Did you say Muffet?
He certainly did.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Doodle Stream, where every Friday across Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, we spend 3 hours together while I attempt to doodle out your ideas and suggestions from the chat. I pick the theme, and you pitch the ideas normally, but we are running with Patreon suggested themes. So every person that supports me over on Patreon has been given the opportunity to pitch any suggestion they'd like, as vague or as specific as they like it to be. I think today's probably the most specific one we've gotten so far. But today's stream is quote unquote sponsored by Mevits Bricks. So thank you, Mevits, for your continuous support over on Patreon. It is very, very appreciated. And he suggested Battlestar Galactica for today. And I also allow the person who picked it to give me something to work on as a warm-up. So it's really funny that we've already got that in the chat for this character. And this was the character that Mevits Bricks asked for as a warm-up. So it's like, it's already being worked on and it's already been suggested like 3 times. But welcome back, everybody. I just had to have that up because it was funny seeing it over and over again. Before we dive into the doodles for today, I'd like to remind you guys where you can find me outside of our time here together, just in case you're new. You can find my website at KevinAHinkle.com. Whoop, there we go, right there on your screen for you. That is where I have my full portfolio of work. It is updated dynamically, so every time I finish something new, it is uploaded to the portfolio. So if you want to beat the social media algorithms and just take it all in at one time, you can head over there and see it. Most importantly, that is also where my shop is. So if you'd like to purchase any of the items I sell, such as stickers, prints, or original works of art, I also have my shop, KevinAHinkle.com/shop. Speaking of the socials, if you're not already following me across all the different social platforms, you can find me at MrHinkleDraws, same username, all the different platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all the places. You can find me anywhere you need to find me. If you're not already subscribed on YouTube, please hit the sub button for me. Really appreciate it. Every time I get closer to 1,000, it all just slips away. I think I've lost 10 subs in the last month for some weird reason. Maybe it's because I'm not as active as I should have been. I don't know. But hit the sub button if you're not already. If you're watching on Twitch or Facebook, throw me a follow. It would be greatly appreciated. Hit the thumbs up, hit the likes, hit the hearts, hit all those things because they do make a difference. If nothing else, makes me feel better about what I'm doing. But it also helps all the algorithms and stuff and make sure more people can see the stuff I'm doing. If it's within your means, please consider supporting my work on Patreon. I already mentioned Patreon earlier. Patreon is a platform that has a subscription-based model that helps creators like myself, like many others, provide. Pay the bills, keep food on the table, keep the lights on. Makes a huge difference. You can sign up or find more information about that at patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. Tiers are as low as $1. $1 a month. If everybody that was following my work across all the social media just gave me a single dollar a month, I would be so happy. I'd be totally fine. I think I offer a ton of awesome rewards and perks and exclusive content on it. If I'm not, please let me know. I'm always looking to change and adapt it, especially around this time of year. This is the next month is the 3-year anniversary of being on Patreon, and I do like to refresh it every year. So I've already got some plans to do some refreshing, but if you've got other ideas, especially if you're not currently supporting my Patreon, if you've got a reason that you're not doing it aside from just can't afford it or whatever, I'd love to know, just to make sure there's not something I'm not exploring that could maybe convince you to hit that button and throw $1 my way every month. So feel free to reach out. You can reach out to me through any of the socials, email, whatever. I would really like to know if there's something I'm not offering there that would kind of help push the needle a little bit more. But there's a lot of exclusive content. You get to see stuff before anybody else, and ways to directly impact things I'm doing. One of the other perks for supporting me on Patreon is you get a shout out during all videos and live streams. That is the list you see before you. All these folks have already supported me on Patreon. It is going to get updated in the next couple days when October clears through, so I can see the names that are remaining and the names that have left and the new names, which is a thing that happens every month. So that'll get freshened up in just a couple days. But thank you guys for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Announcements. I have a couple things. I know we're droning on and on and on. All the Halloween products are now available. KevinAHinkle.com/shop. You can find all of the Halloween stickers. I've got 12 stickers available that are all for the Halloween. And of course, cannot forget the original 10 from last year that are still up there. I've got over 100 waterproof, weather-resistant, UV-resistant vinyl stickers currently for sale in my store, 100 different designs. I've also got large prints, which are 11 by 17, small prints, which are 8.5 by 6.5. I've got original works of art. Take a look. It's all available. It's all fully stocked. It's ready to go. And I'm also offering this exclusive limited edition zombie Hink sticker in all the orders I received this month while supplies last. I've got 50 of them. They are hand numbered on the back. I think I've gotten 5 orders so far. So that means numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am giving them out in the order in which the orders are coming in. So whoever gets number 1, you were the first person that placed an order. So they are going out in order. So that's the only way you can get it. I'm not going to sell these separately. Even if I have ones left over when the month's done, they are getting put in the vault. They are not going to be available any other way outside of making a purchase on the store during this month. And it can be any dollar amount. It doesn't have to be a Halloween thing. Doesn't have to be a scary thing. Just anything, any sticker that maybe you've been thinking about getting. Even the sale stuff. You could literally buy one of the sale stickers that are only $1 and get one of the zombie stickers. So once again, KevinAHinkle.com/shop for more information about that. And also, I forgot one thing. Let me open up this. Not tonight. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the next crossover special, and that is happening over on Ghost Frickin' Talkin's YouTube channel. So youtube.com/Ghost Frickin' Talkin. That is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. It is going to be Pictionary style. We're going to be drawing creatures and monsters and icons from horror. If you can guess them, there are prizes up for grabs. So it's really exciting. I hope you guys can make it. It's a little bit different time frame on a Saturday. So I hope that's people have some open schedules. It should be fun. I will note, I love them. I love my friends over at Ghost Frickin' Talkin'. They do get raunchy. So please expect adult language, lots of adult language. And we are talking like horror stuff. So, expect conversation of that nature. So just want to put that out there in case you're not prepared for that. They get a little raunchy over in the Ghost Frickin' Talkin' halls. Done with that. And yes, hello to everybody who's already here. What's up? And yes, John, why I am aware PayPal is not currently on my site. It is on the plans. It's just hard, from what I've been told, to integrate with WooCommerce, which is what I'm using on the back end. But it's going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. And hello to Brick Enforcer, Bobo Laveau, Larry, Fazoom, Mevits Bricks. Nice to see you, Mevits. This is all for you. It's all for you today. It's all for you. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? And of course, Jeff is here. Not only typing in the chat, but Jeff is here to help me today.
That's my job.
What's up, Jeff?
Nothing. What's up with you, Kev?
We're drawing Battlestar Galactica.
What a perfect way to kick off Halloween. I mean, like 24 years, no, more like 34 years ago today, the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out, and I can't think of a better way than with Battlestar Galactica.
Exactly. So for full transparency, I know nothing about Battlestar Galactica at all. Never seen any of it in any way, shape, or form. I know of it, right? Like I know of it in the stream of public consciousness. I'm aware of it. And okay. I think okay, I'm not looking at any reference images right now. Like the bad guys, do they have like the one eye, something like this? Maybe, I don't know. Evil mouth.
Yeah.
Like something like this? Bad robots? Like that's the only thing I have in my mind, like as Battlestar Galactica is that. So, but yes, we're drawing them, and this was Mevits' suggestion for like a warm up. So this one is going to get colored. I think I'm actually ready to color it. I think actually, yeah, it's fine. It's ready for color. But then after that, we're going to go back to our normal protocol of the first half being in black and white and the second half being in color. So Jeff is an expert on Battlestar Galactica, so I need him here.
I am. I have watched all 3 series religiously and know many things about it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, finally, something useful is coming out of this useless knowledge.
You're like, it's my time.
It's my time to shine, baby.
So as always, I do appreciate you spending some of your time here, Jeff, and helping out. And Jeff's going to take your suggestions and throw them into the private chat for me. So this episode's going to really lean heavy on folks that know this, because otherwise, whoops.
Yep. I mean, nobody's even suggested the Galactica yet or Pegasus, and I'm like, are these guys fake fans? They sound like fake fans.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Jeff's calling out fake fans now.
Mm-hmm.
I love
it. So, my favorite episode of the original Battlestar Galactica was the episode where they find another Battlestar that like survived the raid on Caprica, and it's captained by Lloyd Bridges. Like, I'm like, okay, and I'm enjoying it, and like, it's Lloyd Bridges trying to be in a very serious role, but at the time, I had just seen Airplane.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I picked a bad week to quit snorting glue, and it's like, meanwhile. So I was very confused as a young man. Why is he being funny?
Speaking of like, I don't know, infamous, famous, whatever, notable captains of science fiction. I will never forget in my life Fraser being captain of one of those Starfleet ships in that episode on Next Generation, when he like comes out of the portal, and he's like, he's like, can we render assistance? Like that scene is burned into my memory. Because I was like, ooh, he looks cool, and he's got the cool uniform on. He also caused catastrophic failure, destruction over and over and over and over.
So in the books, that captain went on to have a very prestigious career.
Nice.
Yep.
And just that last scene, right? The last like Picard being like, "You better beam aboard. We have some things to talk about," or whatever. Just like, oh man,
yeah,
good stuff. Was that yesterday's Enterprise? Is that the one?
No, yesterday's Enterprise is when they go to like a weird alternate reality that's not the mirror universe, but
yeah,
it's what the Enterprise sees like. Lol, here we are.
Lol. See, this is how I'm powering through today, is to talk about other science fiction that I'm aware of. I would like to watch this though at some point in my life.
Battlestar Galactica. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta watch the older episodes, like the original series, before I can safely say that you'll appreciate the rebooted franchise.
Got it. Let's see. Larry's got a comment for what his favorite episode is over here.
The episode he remembers is when there's a big fire in the Galactica and Muffet got all singed.
Maybe not favorite, but maybe memory. I love it when he got set on fire.
It's weird. I don't remember any episodes a lot from the original series. I remember when they found the Pegasus. And I was like, okay, cool. But like everything else is kind of a blur. And then Battlestar Galactica in 1980 was a train wreck and a half. So, yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's bad.
I believe you.
But the reboot had its moments too. Like I said earlier, when the Writers Guild strike happened, it was like, okay, why is this happening?
Yep.
And even the rebooted series, like anytime there was like any official like space police action that needed to happen, it was like Apollo and Starbuck were front and center, even though they were fighter pilots.
Nice.
Why would they spend in like Space Marines?
Brick and Forster said, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Brick and Forster, you can watch the entire series on Amazon Prime, and if not there, Tubi or Peacock TV.
Is that the NBC one?
Yep.
Okay.
Amazon, you got to pay the monies for. Tubi is free, and the Peacock, certain shows are free.
Gotcha.
Yep. Speaking of the Peacock, that new Saved by the Bell series was trash.
Oh, I kind of forgot that they were gonna do that.
Yeah, it had all the original like actors in it as like cameos and like, ugh. But the gal that played Jessie Spano made a hilarious joke. She was like, "Well, what am I gonna do? Quit my job and go be a show dance or a dancer in a show in Vegas?" And then like broke the fourth wall and looked at the camera.
Deadpan stare.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually I started watching and then I had to stop because then Star Wars Visions launched.
Oh.
But so I mean I've been enjoying it. I only watch like 2 episodes at a time. But so I started watching for the first time in my life Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because I mean I've never seen it. It's one of those like pop culture things, right? That just goes over my head. And I'm like, oh, here's this. I guess I should watch this. And like the first half of the movie, I'm like, this is so stupid. This is so dumb. But I'm laughing. I started laughing more in the second half. I'm not done with it because then like I said, I stopped to start watching Visions.
Yeah.
But there were a couple moments I laughed when like Ben Affleck is like, this is like you owing a friend in Hollywood something and you agree to be in some really bad low budget movie because you owe him a favor. And then like he leans and looks at the camera. And it's like, well, yeah. There's a lot of like A-list, I guess A-list for the time folks in there. I was like, wow, all right.
Kevin Smith gave Affleck a start. Like before he did Good Will Hunting and stuff, he was in all of Kevin Smith's movies as like extras. Hell, Chasing Amy is starring Ben Affleck for that matter.
Oh my goodness. And then
character.
The like movie they're in that's like what, like Good Will Hunting 2 something. It's like
hunting season.
Yeah, like zombie apocalypse or something. I don't know. Like they shotguns the guy. It's like, okay. All right.
Yeah,
but yeah. And yeah, I've got I think Clerks is next on my little like watch list. Just because I want to like, all right, I want to know what people are talking about finally with this thing.
You're watching these completely out of order, and I kind of love you for it.
Am I really? Because I don't even know. I thought that was the first.
Would you like the order?
What's the order?
You got a pen and paper? Well, we'll write this down.
No. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Okay. I'll write it in private chat. It goes Clerks, Chasing Amy, Mallrats.
Oh wow, I really am watching this. I thought that was like the first one. I don't know.
Dogma. You might not like Dogma.
This is all part of the same thing? The same universe? I didn't realize there was this. I thought there was like 2 movies.
Oh.
All right. I finished that. I'm going to start another one. Let's look at what do we got here in the what do we got here? Oh, a Cylon as a gummy bear? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that one. All right. 908.
Yep.
Cylon as a gummy bear. Where did that go? 1008.
And yeah, Clerks 2 is great. You learn a very valuable life lesson in that movie.
I like life lessons.
It's very important. Not even in the heat of the moment. So.
All right, so here was the warm-up sketch of Daggett Daggett the Moffat or Moffat the Daggett. It's one of those things.
Yeah, it's close enough.
For Mevits Bricks. So thank you again, Mevits, for being my patron and for suggesting today's stream. Now we're gonna go back into our normal black and white. So we're gonna do us. And I did decide. I think I've mentioned this a few times, but I'll keep saying it. I did decide that next year in 2023, we're just going to go full color for the rest of the whole show. Because why not? Why not? All right, Battlestar. See, and now I don't have like a forced time limit, so I can take my time on this.
You really can. I mean, there's also not a lot to draw. Just like.
Anyway. All right. Anyways. So let's see here.
I mean, you got to make sure you get the metallic and red part fine, or otherwise it's just not going to work.
Everybody loves to eat metallic and red parts of a gummy
I
bear.
do. That's my favorite part of it.
What's your favorite? So Halloween trick or treat
Uh-huh.
candy. What's your favorite candy, Jeff?
Candies for children, Kevin.
Oh, well then, all right.
No, I Kit Kat bars. Like little mini Kit Kat bars. That is great.
Yeah, a good Kit Kat bar is pretty good. Are you more of a chocolate than a hard candy kind of guy?
No, I actually can't stand chocolate that
Oh,
much. I really enjoy like Skittles and like gummy bears and stuff. Like gummies are great, but like I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate.
you know who hates chocolate? Like hates chocolate.
Who?
My 8-year-old son.
Really?
I don't know any kid that doesn't like chocolate.
Apparently, you.
Yeah, he hates
Kevin,
it.
Is it just between the two of us, Kevin? Are you like, is your wife smoking or anything when
No.
Okay.
He, like, for some reason, he just like does like he'll even when we get like chocolate chip cookies, he will pick out every chocolate chip out of the cookie.
Wow, really?
And like and I've yelled at him before because I'm like, what do you stop wasting it? Like, like, come on, what are you doing? And he'll have a little pile of chocolate chips next to the like that have been dug out of the cookies.
On one hand, that's weird. On the other hand, well, I better eat these so they don't go to waste, son.
Don't you think I don't take care of that? I'm not going to waste. We're not wasting money and food in this household. We're not doing it. Like, it's the same thing with like pizza crust. I mean, most kids don't eat the pizza crust, but he's like, I'm done. And I'm like, give me that plate. Get out of here. Get out of here.
They eat the crusts.
Kids
I
just don't.
Understand.
There's a yeah. Sometimes some pizzas it's like, all right, we don't need this. But oh man, I almost lost it once upon a time when he was much younger. I think he was maybe 4 or 5, and we got him for the first time in his little life stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Which is a childhood favorite of mine. Can't go wrong with stuffed crust pizza. And he like does not eat crust. So he like slid off the plate into the trash can. Stuff like the stuffed. I was like, did I just see what I think I saw? Like, oh no. Please don't tell me you just threw away stuffed crust into the trash. You didn't even give me an opportunity. Maybe that's why he never. Maybe now that's why he never throws them away and gives them to me, because I like lost it. I was like, oh no, I can't believe that just happened.
Kevin Hinkle, all around great dad, perfect. Not perfect, but I mean,
until you throw away stuffed crust.
Until you throw away that stuffed crust, and then it's. I wish I would have pulled out.
Oh
what?
No,
Nothing.
Oh, Bobo Laveau says that this is so beautiful that he may cry. This gummy bear. This is probably not at all in any type of way a realistic mold that they could use. Because it's like you have to like think a gummy bear has to have so simple features because they can't mold that on the thing. So it's like
they could.
They try.
Look, if they had heart, and they took the time to get from here to there.
If there's a will, there's a way.
I was just trying to quote Star Trek, and you were just not.
I wasn't. Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't getting it.
Yeah, it's all right.
I failed.
Can't remember if you've ever watched Enterprise or not.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, well, it's quoting the theme song that's god awful.
Oh, I hate that's the only intro I skip every time. Every time I skip that intro, I was like, nah, man, I'm good.
I belong to a Star Trek hosting group.
Yep, I know what you mean.
And that subject comes up a lot, and it's like, it's hilarious though, because we all love Star Trek, and we're just like, this damn song.
It's just like, I really think it's just the song, because I feel like the graphics and stuff are okay. Like seeing the evolution of every type of vessel named Enterprise is kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just like, what is with this? It's just like,
why did this happen?
It's
guys?
So out of place. It's like,
yes.
All right, what happened?
Well, it takes a while getting from there to here.
Who was in charge?
Berman.
Let's see. I wonder if I can somehow make this translucent. Maybe. Let's
Hey,
see.
Kevin, I have a silly question. Have you been watching Lower Decks at all this season? Or
Not at all. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a single episode.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
it's funny. It's like
I hear a lot of good stuff.
it's really funny, and people are dog on it because it's whatever. Because you Star Trek gotta be serious. Yeah.
There's a time and place, I think, for being funny and
Oh.
like I don't. It doesn't need to be serious all the time, but like
Right.
I'm okay with when it fits. It needs to be. What was I? What am I? I don't think I can make this work. All right, I'll just move on to the next one. I was gonna try to make it somehow like translucent slightly, but nah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nailed it.
Here you go. Eat this. Now that theme song is festering in my head. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm glad that it's not. I can't even. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get another one. Go in the private chat here. A Scarab? Is that Scarab?
Yes, it's Scarab. Scarab it was featured on one episode when the Battlestar Galactica crew, for some reason, had to go to an ice planet and mine.
Okay.
Yep. And so basically, all of that happened.
See, if you weren't here, I would be like, yep, everything is, I approve everything. Just like, can you draw this random character from Power Rangers? I'm like, yep, that was in the show, and I'm gonna draw.
But so the Scarab was used once, and
is it a vehicle? Has it got tires and?
Kinda, yeah. It's an all-terrain vehicle.
Okay.
For extreme weather.
I want to make sure I'm looking at the right reference image.
Sure.
Because it's got like 6 tires. And it's
it looks like a train that kind of has different parts to it, sort of.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You're right, because it the image I'm looking at, like the nose of it is like pointed up, but it can go down and. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm looking at. All right, hold on. I'm looking at in the reference images for this other vehicle that looks like this, right? Something like this. And my uncle had toys of this spaceship.
That's the Cylon Raider.
And I had no idea what it was, but he let us play with his toys, and because he was big into action figures and all kinds of stuff, so he had tons of that. And I'm like, this is cool. And the little wings came out on the sides, but not a lot, half an inch on both sides. I was like, play features.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But I had no idea what it was. No idea what it was.
It's a Cylon Raider. That's the bad guy shit.
Achievement unlocked, Fazoom. You have unlocked a Kevin memory. You didn't know that was a goal, did you? All right, I'm gonna draw this thing now. Oh, let me switch the comment. Let's see, where did that go?
Yeah. So I also put in a reference Google page for you in the private chat that has a lot of Battlestar Galactica stuff. So just in case.
Oh, good.
It. Yep.
Mevits is like, did I pick a hard subject? No. There's that delayed. No.
I mean,
what matters to me is that this is important to you, and you are one of the people that helps me provide for my family. So we're drawing it. That's what we're doing.
That's a total dad answer.
That's a true answer, though.
I didn't say it was untrue. I just said it was a dad answer.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a dad.
Are you?
I think so. You ever gonna have kids, Jeff?
So I saw the new Ghostbusters Afterlife poster, and I'm excited.
Is it out?
No, the movie's not out yet.
But somehow people are seeing it, aren't they?
Yes. So 1,000 people that are Ghostbuster quote unquote fans, part of the Ghost Corps, got to see it. Kind of like when they got to see the 2016 version.
Like the early screening?
Yeah, and everyone that's watched it even the impartial people are like, "Oh my god, this is great." So,
Oh,
yep,
okay. Well, then good.
yeah. It looks like a torch passing film, and I'm okay with that. So we
Yeah.
should have gotten.
You know, the one thing that made me so mad about, okay, speaking of torch passing, that made me so mad about there was a lot of things that made me mad about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But the one thing that actually did leave me like in the moment of anger when it ended, when I was sitting in the theater, is the fact that he didn't let Shia LaBeouf take the hat. I'm like, just let him take the hat. I mean, come on, you're done. Let him, like, I have a lot of other problems with it, but like clearly this is like setting this up to be this thing, and like pass the torch. And they was like, nah. I was like, what are you doing? What's
Well, I mean,
happening?
they have Indiana Jones 5 coming in.
I know. We'll see
Oh,
if it's any better.
it's gonna have some English young ladies in it that are set to take over for Indiana Jones.
Okay, it's Shia LaBeouf's probably not evolved at all
No, he's been blacklisted from Hollywood for I don't know.
for reasons.
Yeah.
Because he did that motivational video.
Nah, I think it's because he's more like he's batshit crazy.
I was gonna say, is it because he's? I was literally gonna say, is it because he's crazy?
I mean,
Scarab.
yeah, Larry, that's a good one.
Oh, am I gonna be able to fit this? Let's see. Scarab. Just barely.
I was on pins and needles that whole time.
I know you were.
Uh-huh. I believed in your artistic ability, Kevin.
I believe. Thank you. I'm glad someone does.
You know why? Because I had faith at the heart.
Oh, now I understood that one, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it at all. No.
Because, you know, it's a long time.
As I was finishing up the stuff I was working on last night, I was listening / watching Don't Laugh challenge videos with my son.
Okay.
He's like, Dad, let's watch these. I'm like, all right, whatever. And it was actually kind of a bad move because it was super distracting. But I was like, but it was entertaining. It was not work conducive, but it was entertaining.
Was it your 18-year-old or was it
no? It was 8-year-old.
Okay. Oh.
And it was some funny, like, it's all just ridiculous internet nonsense is what it is. But I was like, man, this is actually really hilarious. Like
Emily. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all.
Oh. Emily's been watching a lot of like learning videos lately. Like, oh, this is, you know, you're gonna learn about the evolution of owls.
Yeah, educational stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, and like, she'll put it on and she'll have the volume so loud that I can't not listen to it.
So then you, by proxy, learn about owls.
I learn about the evolution of things that I don't care about, like at all.
That's
and like,
awesome.
There's been a couple. So Emily, I love my girlfriend. I love her very much. She comes off as like, sometimes when it comes to like animals, that she is the end all be all. Go to her for what you need. And you know, most of the time that's true. She knows a lot of facts. And like every once in a while when we're listening or watching something, I'll pipe in with something and she's like, that's not true. I was like, okay. And then 2 minutes later, oh, the South African cobra can often. And she's like, how did you know that? I don't know. I'm not a moron. But yeah, good times with that. So I would gladly take ridiculous laugh challenges over
versus like the the evolutionary traits of random species.
Hey, ever wonder how stamps are made? No.
Uh-oh. Buckle up.
Right?
Sometimes those are interesting. Sometimes.
Yep.
If you're interested in the actual thing that's being explained, then yes.
Sure. Yeah.
But if it's like just like, hey, would you like to know how what like how matches are made? I'm like, not really. No. Like, I don't care.
But anyone? Who cares? We have lighters.
Larry's like, so much hate for the theme song, Jeff. I guess Larry likes the theme song.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Yeah, I ended up really enjoying. I probably like everybody else. Like I didn't like the first couple seasons of Enterprise at all.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why. You know what? I think one of the things that caught me off guard, and I think it was really early on, like maybe episode 2 or 3 or whatever, but when they had to do the whole like, let's lotion each other up in the
That was the first
whatever.
episode.
Yeah, I'm like, this is how we're doing this show. Like, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just not a Star Trek vibe. I'm like, okay,
No, that was like
all right.
kind of high standard, kind of high like budget pornography film that was about to happen.
I was like, I was like, where are we going with this show? But I mean, then
Oh
I actually
my.
the last like yeah, a little George Takei action. In the very end, I was like really starting to dig it. And then of course it's like, let's just abruptly cancel this and then like fast track to the last, it's like, okay, all right, whatever. Typical. What's up, Angry Dragon 114? Welcome.
There's there's a funny episode of Lower Decks where Captain Riker is featured in a couple of episodes because Jonathan Frakes was like, "Hell yeah, I'll do episodes."
I assume he voices himself too.
Oh, he does. It's great.
Nice.
It's so damn good. And there's at one point where he comes off the turbo lift and he's like, "Hey everybody, I was just experiencing the whole first manned space travel of the Enterprise, and yeah, how's it going?" Just like he makes a reference to the last episode
To that.
of Enterprise.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody hated that episode.
Like I didn't. Yeah. For what it was supposed to be, I hated it. Yeah. Like I don't mind the concept of it, but I'm like, maybe if it was just one of the episodes in the show or something, I'm like, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
The thing I liked about it was the whole that last scene where they transition from Enterprise to Enterprise to Enterprise, and you hear all the captains saying the thing. I'm like, that's a really cool way to end it. But like, no, I wasn't for what it needed to be as like a finale. I'm like, I don't like this. All right, there we go. There's our thing.
Scarab.
The Scarab.
Also, they had an Egyptian theme for like most of their vehicles in Battlestar Galactica, like names wise, and I never understood why. Like it was Greek gods that they worshipped, but then like their helmets would look like the masks or helmets that like pharaohs would wear, like the mummies that you typically found.
Yeah.
It was really friggin' weird.
All right, let's see.
I'm sure there was. Oh, I think it was part of the whole fact that they're Egyptians from Earth. I don't remember.
Isn't that Stargate stuff? Are they both kind of the similar-ish thing?
They stole it from Stargate, sir.
Oh, I don't know which one was first. So,
Battlestar Galactica in 1977 was.
Got it. All right, let's see.
Let's see here. Well,
so we got. I'm looking at reference photos for number 6. Is it just lady in dress? Is there like, I mean, not to, just like because I looked up reference and like it's just lady in dress, right? There's no other.
Well, I mean, you could draw her with her red spine showing.
Red spine.
Yeah, when she was experiencing intense emotions and vigorous body movement, her spine would glow red.
Oh.
That's how you can tell that they were also that they, she was a sin.
Because yeah, I'm looking at like all the reference photos are just this lady in a red dress. Like that's.
Yeah, I got some better ones for you.
Okay, yeah. If you've got, let me see
your
if you've
boy's
got.
not around, is he?
No, there's school. Yeah, this is kind of similar-ish to what I was looking at. Because for the most part, it's like all the same kind of image.
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
That's all right. Okay, that's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here.
Okay. I don't know why you're yelling that if everything's okay.
Stop yelling at me. All right, let's see here.
All right, so nobody's literally putting in.
What?
Battlestar. This is movie version. You can start, Kevin.
Hmm?
And then all right, so I've thrown in some things that will keep you occupied should you choose to do them.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Larry's like, Star Trek plus eroticism equals Enterprise.
I mean, he's not wrong. Lots of freaky stuff happened on that ship.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, one of the male characters got pregnant.
Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't that also happen to Paris, Tom Paris,
I don't know.
in Voyager?
You know that he turned into a lizard and banged what's her name?
That happened too.
Yeah. That was weird.
That was weird. Science fiction. Am I right?
Yeah. But there's so like, imagine that you're like 7, or we'll say 10. Say you're 10 years old. It's 1977. You walk out of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And like, you know, there's already the debate of, well, I'm Luke Skywalker, and like your buddy's like, I'm definitely Han Solo. And you know, you've got that whole mysticism and like quirky attitude of being a criminal, but it's okay to be a criminal because you helped us that one time.
Yeah.
And you
all
know,
is forgiven.
right. Oh, all those drugs you used to smuggle? No biggie. But, okay, cool, great. But like, and then you see that night a commercial for a series called Battlestar Galactica. It uses the same camera method that Star Wars used. It has spaceships fighting. It has people that combine Luke Skywalker and Han Solo, and like they become one person. So it's like, oh, he's a hero with a destiny, but he's plucky.
The best of all worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And so that was basically what Battlestar Galactica was. It lasted for one season because in 1978, $1 million an episode was not feasible for any network.
What's up, Arctic? Arctic Art's watching our Twitch. Sounds like my life.
Yeah.
So it's only one season.
It's only one season of
like the original.
Series.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that actually, makes me much more likely to watch it sooner than later.
Makes sense to me.
Because, I mean, that's the one reason why some of those other shows that I've talked about on the stream where I'm like, oh, I want to watch Stargate. And it's like, oh, there's 10 seasons of this. Like, okay. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's just like, okay, it's going to be a commitment.
Yeah, like that
especially because I don't have a lot of time to watch this stuff. So it's like, it's basically like, this is what I'm going to watch at the gym for like an hour every day for how many months?
Yeah. Like, and also like, I think there's somebody that doesn't listen to a series. I think that you're somebody that has to watch the series while it's going on.
Well, especially if I've never seen it before. I need to see what's happening. Like rewatching it's a little bit of a different story, but
100%, yeah. I have a movie for you too if you want to watch it.
What?
The 13th Floor.
That sounds super familiar.
It's science fiction.
That's not a new thing, right?
No.
I don't remember, but I've definitely heard of it.
It's got the guy from CSI Vegas and the guy that died of heroin.
Oh, that guy.
Everybody thought he's this great actor. He's like kind of fat, pudgy, blonde hair. Yeah. What else was he in? He was in Boogie Nights.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in. Oh crap! Seymour Hoffman, not Seymour Hoffman. I can't remember his name. Anyway, he's in it. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm tired, Kevin.
Did you stay up late?
No, I went to sleep 10:30 last night, like a big boy,
Good for you.
and then I just slept until right up until my alarm, which was weird. I don't usually like wake up once or twice,
In the middle of the night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Such is life.
Are you a nap taker?
It depends on the day.
I'm not
So
a
yes and no.
routine. I'm not a routine nap taker. It like takes. I have to be like done,
Yeah.
like super drained. Because I don't. I also kind of don't like the idea of a nap.
So like Wednesdays when I get home from doing so I started going to the gym, Kevin.
Nice.
Yeah. I do
Okay.
an hour. I do an hour. like 4 days a week, I do 4 hours of the elliptical.
Good.
That's all that I can do right now.
That's fine. That's something.
Yeah. And when I get home from that, it's kind of a nap time situation.
Well, that's okay. Gotta rest up the old body.
Gotta make sure I don't kill over.
All right. I think I'm satisfied with that. Obviously, this would have been probably better in the color because I could use the red dress right about now. But it's okay. It's all right.
It's fine. You could just
It's all
write red on the dress, and then
I just write red. It's imagine this is red.
Perfect.
All right. Let's see.
All right.
Let's get it. Let's
draw a spaceship in there, man.
Yeah. Let's get
Let's get a good old-fashioned spaceship.
So Cylon Raider. Mevits Bricks did throw that in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, get that. And that was the ship I was talking about, right? That my uncle had as a toy.
Yeah.
I did remember, even as a kid, being like, "This is kind of silly that these wings only extend like half an inch." But okay.
Well, I mean, reasons.
Yeah.
Well, the wings would cover up the armament, right? Like in the show, the Cylons had the blaster guns, like pew pew pews.
Yeah.
But they also literally had red or green missiles. Yeah, so like the red missiles did something, the green missiles did something.
Gotcha.
Completely, it was. I'm just gonna stop.
It looks like they totally changed the ship design at some point.
Yes, and,
because when I'm looking at the reference images, it's like this disc, and then all of a sudden it just it changes into like this kind of crescent moon looking thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like those things that Moon Knight throws, like
Yeah.
That was the rebooted version, but yeah. And everything had to be, and the Cylons. So in the rebooted version of Battlestar Galactica, the ships, like the Raiders, were beings. They weren't just piloted by somebody.
Oh, it's a living creature.
Yeah.
Or it's got intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, that's never good.
Well, I mean, they were fighting. Well, I mean, technically, they were fighting artificial intelligence. So
Oh, yep. So this is like the ship would be self-aware for sure.
Part of a hive mind, but yeah.
Gotcha. I'm so glad. I'm really glad because I am very glad you're here today, Jeff, because I don't know any of this.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm not glad other times, but like this is your time to shine, my friend. It's like,
thanks.
Yes, it all led to this moment.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping it all led to resolve, but whatever.
We'll get to that later.
We'll resolve that later.
Angry Dragon says excited for the Mario movie. I don't know how. I mean, I'll see it because I will, but we'll see.
Meh.
We'll see. I have a feeling. I read something somebody else threw up on the internet, and I'm like, you know what? I buy that. I buy that for $1. That they're gonna pull a page out of the old, both the Lego movie and the Playmobil movie, where it's like it's them, but it's not them. like somebody is just playing the video game and maybe they somehow get pulled into the game, or like there's something at play there, like some more overarching message that
Oh,
it's
you
like,
mean? I really hope it's not one of those like tropes of we have this awesome created fan world, or not fan world, but universe that we've strived to do for decades, and we finally have it fleshed out. Okay,
yeah.
let's take those characters, and put them in the real world. Can we not? Can we not do that?
Oh yeah, like Smurfs
Yeah,
and like Alvin and the Chipmunks and stuff.
yeah. Can we not do that, guys? That'd be effing great.
Because I feel like, to me, it just seems weird to have like as you said, there's already an established universe. There's already an established everything. There's
Right.
there's already an established voice, and it's like, nah, let's not do any of that. But like Charles Martinet, who's the voice of Mario and has been the voice of Mario for 40 years, is in the movie, confirmed, like straight up. So it's like, okay, so you're telling me then that so my deducing skills, which could be totally off, is so that means Chris Pratt is not really the Mario. Like Charles Martinet will be the Mario.
I don't know why Chris Pratt is in this. He's like, man,
Yeah.
he's a good old boy from Texas that's pretty and can act.
Is he from Texas?
I don't know. Like, he always does the Texas thing. And they're very religious. And regardless. Like, I don't see Chris Pratt representing the Italian plumbing tradition.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
Neither do I.
But I'm a jerk for saying that. So.
But I feel like it's gonna be the whole. You're not really like something happened. You're in the game or whatever, and your friends were playing, and now you're all like. I just feel like Charles Martinet is gonna be there, and he's gonna be the real Mario. Is what's gonna happen. That's my theory, and I said I borrowed some bits and pieces of that from stuff I read on the internet. But I was like, yeah, that seems like a plausible theory there.
I mean, it could also be it could be Captain N. Do you remember that cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that situation.
Wasn't it Fred Savage or no?
I don't know, dude. That was the Wizard.
That was the Wizard. Yep. That was the Wizard. I like how you didn't know and then you immediately knew. You're like, I don't know, but I know exactly what you mean.
Look, man, I gotta try to hide the geekdom for a little bit, okay?
That was pretty good.
Now, excuse me while I work on my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles party wagon.
Fazoom has returned momentarily. Angry Dragon is excited for Donkey Kong. Yeah. Okay. Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong.
Huh.
Hey, Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. Yeah, because I mean, those guys, Chris Pratt and Seth Rogen, they don't really change their voices when they do voice acting.
No,
they just talk. They're just them.
Yeah,
and so
it's always the same movie with them. It's like, oh, Seth Rogen, like he's kind of getting high and he's with his friends doing something. Wow. Oh, look, a cameo by that one guy that was in Spider-Man. Cool. There he is. All right.
You were watching without sound? Oh, that's a shame.
We were talking about the stream.
Seth Rogen. All of a sudden we're laughing like Seth Rogen, and what's going on? All right, there's our Raider.
It's a good Raider.
Thank you. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna let's see if I can stretch it a little bit more. It needs to be like a little bit more. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Okay.
Oop. Oh, whoops.
Whoops. Daisy.
Almost lost everything. All right.
Easy. Oh, yep. Oh. Okay. What's next, Kevin?
What is next, indeed? Oh, I didn't realize I colored the gummy bear. Why did I do that? Kevin, you broke your rules.
Good job, dude. Good job. I think
you
were killing for time.
I didn't even register or whatever. All right, so the guy who played Luigi in the '90s movie. You mean John Leguizamo?
I mean, John Leguizamo, the guy that hasn't mattered in 20 years. Okay.
All right,
What?
let me pick the next thing.
No, he was in Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's who I wanted to see doing, classic Shakespeare. John Leguizamo.
That's what I think about.
Yep. Except for the fact that 3 people in the cast are Italian Americans and people of color with the new Mario movie. So it's like, okay. I'm done. Okay. All right. Moving right along.
Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do?
You should draw Battlestar.
I'm gonna draw the logo. This is gonna be mine. I'm gonna throw this in there.
There's a logo?
There's like this insignia, I guess. It's like an eagle kind of thing.
Okay.
It says Battlestar Galactica BSG 75 on it.
Oh, that's the ship. Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that. It keeps coming up on my reference, so I'm gonna do that.
That's fair. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna call it an emblem. I don't know. All right, throw that in there. John was all right in Spank. What was Spank? I don't even know. Is that a movie?
Hey, Kevin, I gotta go check the inline on the converter on the flex capacitor. I'll be right back.
Very good, very good.
Also, I think you got disconnected on Twitch.
Did I? That's weird. Shouldn't have. I apologize if that did happen. Hello, Gary Smith. As far as I know, I wasn't, but I don't have any like error messages that I was. Usually it says it. It'll say like, you were disconnected from so and so. And I don't have anything. This is how I draw all my perfect circles. You just start with this perfectly detailed human head. Then we just erase some of these extra details we don't need. It's one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes, the artist episode. SpongeBob is he's going to art school. Squidward's the teacher too, of course. So fill this in and then I'll kind of go back. Spawn. I was like, what is Spank? Was he in Spawn? I don't remember him being in Spawn. I did see Spawn again somewhat recently. I thought. Trying to make this border thicker, and then I kind of messed up my perfect circle. Let's see. Like this, and this, and this, and that, and that. Okay. He was the clown? No wonder I wouldn't remember him. Then he did do a good job. Because he was not recognizable at all. Good for him. Good for John Leguizamo. BSG 75. This is actually in black and white, so this is perfect for right now. And thank you to those that have placed orders for stuff while I've been drawing. A couple of those came through. Appreciate that. All the Halloween stuff is available now. So, and you get a zombie Hink sticker if you place an order. I made it for you. It was all for you. Battlestar. It's kind of awkward writing upside down. All right, now we need a smaller circle inside this one. So something else that starts this month, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Inktober territory, or as I call it, Hinktober for legal reasons. But I will be drawing a traditional piece of artwork every day over on Instagram. I cannot tell you what time because it will probably not be the same time every day. It will just change around depending on when I am free and available to do it. But that should be pretty exciting. That is also another real world example of patrons getting to impact what I do because they provided all the prompts for the month. So I'm kind of excited about that. Usually get some pretty good stuff through the course of the month. So that will happen, or it starts happening.
I'm sorry, I'm back, Kevin. Hello.
Yeah, no problem. I was just talking about Inktober kicking off.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. What's up, Ray?
So I ordered my exclusive sticker this morning so I can get the numbered sticker, by the way.
I appreciate that, Jeff. Oh, the Maine Coon is broken too. All right, let me fix that real quick because that just takes a second. If you guys, it's a cat. If anybody's shopping on my site and it doesn't let you ship or it doesn't let you finish the sale, like it has an error when you get to the shipping part, that means I messed up on the item that you were trying to buy, and I didn't click the button, so it won't let you. It'll say like this item cannot be shipped, but it's written really confusingly that it makes you think that your address is written wrong. But it just means I didn't assign a shipping value to it.
Oh,
but let me do that real quick. It just takes a second. Where is the Maine Coon is the breed of cat that Book has on Discovery.
Oh, okay. Also, don't forget that if you are a patron of Kevin MrHinkleDraws, you get 15% off.
Yeah.
Enter that patron code.
Forever on anything you want, anytime. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Ray. I fixed it. It's getting fixed right now.
Yeah, I did that this morning. So yeah, the very first time I used that code.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
There you go.
Today is my day of fun that I'm going to have. So that was the first kickoff of my day of fun.
Day of fun.
Yeah.
What's up, Eli? Can you draw Jim dresses Dwight? Say, yeah. You know, we probably should do something like that, right? We should probably.
That's getting thrown in there right now.
Yeah, that's gonna have to happen.
Hey, Eli, I hope things are good for you, bud.
But yes, Ray, I saw that you're because obviously I got your message about the sale, so I will make sure that you get the appropriate zombie sticker based on when you would have placed the order. So I think you'll get the. I think you're getting number 2 actually.
Oh.
Because Ray sent me that message at like 3 a.m. or something. So I was like, "Yep, you're number 2." But I'll make sure you get the appropriate numbered because they are going out in the order in which the orders come in. And yes, Inktober starts today. I'm probably going to end the stream, save out all the images and stuff, which takes me like an hour to do all that. And then I'll probably after that go and start the Inktober drawing because I would have been warmed up for the day, you know. So it's like let's go ahead and get this going.
But this is where you draw from a hat, right?
Yeah. So the prompts are already done, but the order is where I pull. Yeah, I have them printed out, and so we know what's going to happen, but we don't know the order in which they will happen.
Ooh, exciting!
Yeah, should be good.
Absolutely, I look forward to it. I liked it when you did this last year. and I'm gonna like it when you do it this year. So
Yeah,
I actually
thanks.
participated. So
Yes, you did. Yep.
I'm looking forward. I can't remember what I wrote, but I wrote something.
Yes. What did you write? What did Jeff write?
I don't think it was Ghostbusters related. So I don't know.
No, I don't think it was either. All right, yeah, let's do this. Dresses Dwight saying, yeah, that one's funny.
That is funny. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
That was the only GIF available on Instagram when I put up the thing for the stream. When I searched in the little GIF library of Battlestar Galactica, it was literally just that quote from The Office. All right, let's see.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
You know what's interesting this year for the Inktober stuff? I also have some prompts that are very vague, which doesn't usually happen. And that's okay. Like, I like the mixture between specific and vague. Like, that's fine. Like, I enjoy it. But normally, the last couple years, it's been very, very like specific, right? Like, draw Wario, draw, you know what I'm saying? Like, very specific. And this year, there's stuff like draw what parallel universes mean to you. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that's very
cool.
Up to interpretation. And so there's a few of those that I'm kind of looking forward to. See how those come out. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So knowing my luck, I'm going to pull that today. Draw a parallel universe. Like, of course.
Well, that's about right.
It does indeed. And yeah, I think John Y asked for Zombie Hinkle, so there'll be a Zombie Hinkle drawing too.
That's cool.
Like, all right.
John Y. I don't know who John Y is, but I know that John Y is also a patron of mine.
Yep.
I'm not sure why, but you know what? Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
John Y is good people.
Yeah, he and several others helped me pay for my special edition of Streamlabs. So.
Oh, like the professional.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
Been able to do a couple of recorded sessions with some folks that are either people you know or people you don't. So looking forward to launching a bit of fun within the next month.
What's up, Uncle Drew?
I
am doing well. How are you today? Thanks for being here. Man, it kind of would have been a travesty if we did this whole episode and didn't draw this. I think it would be.
Okay.
Because people that don't know Battlestar Galactica, this is like probably the only thing they know that's relating to Battlestar Galactica. So it's like, oh, you should have done this. I can already envision the comments, right? Like, oh, you should have done.
Yeah.
This is one of those that would have been a you should have done comments.
Well, make sure you tag John Krasinski and the guy that plays Dwight when you put this up on the Instagrams.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm telling you to do it. It's your art.
Oh, yes. Me too. I'm trying to think of the celebrities over my time that have engaged with my artwork. And I think the only time that's ever happened was Jerry Ryan. She liked the 7-9 drawing I posted. That was it.
You can't go wrong with Jerry Ryan.
Nope. And I wasn't expecting, it's like, yeah, she was in the photo. So, I mean, I based it on her likeness. So I tagged her on it. Yeah. And I didn't expect her to ever even look at it. There's plenty of other actors and actresses that I tag when it's like directly supposed to be them. And they don't ever engage with it. So it's like, it's fine. It's whatever. You've got millions of people that are probably tagging you every day. So, but she liked it.
It is kind of weird. Whenever I post a Ninja Turtle thing with my style of art, which I'm not going to talk about,
yes,
the actors that were in the suits and sometimes the voices will throw me a like.
Nice.
On Instagram. So
that's awesome.
Kind of cool.
Yep. They were at where was it? Was it Boston? Maybe it was Fan Expo Boston, but they had the entire like original voice cast of the Turtles.
Wow, really? Even Murray, what's his name?
I mean, as far because they were advertising it saying like the whole cast is here, like they were like going all in on it, and they had like a panel. Obviously, I was selling, so I wasn't really paying much attention to it, but like with all the marketing emails and stuff, they were hamming it up a lot. So I was led to believe that they were all there.
Corey Feldman probably showed up, and then they had like a shortage on Percocet. I don't know. Hell
yeah. Jeff Joffrey. Art theft or identity theft? I said art theft. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Oh yeah, well he's talking about Pyramid. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Ray had Mark Ruffalo retweet him once. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Pyramid on Battlestar Galactica was the choice of game on all 12 colonies.
Oh,
so they'd have teams for each province on the colony, but then they would also have like, this is Caprica's team. This is stuff like that, and it was very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. So they added a lot of like culture and things to the show on the reboot version of it. Like you got to know like what life would have been like.
The reboot.
The reboot. Yeah, because there's the 80s Battlestar Galactica that nobody talks about.
Oh, what's up, Bama?
It was not good.
It's not good.
Hey, Jamie. It's downright bad, matter of fact. What was it? It was a mini-series, like a mini-series format. And they did that thing that I hate, that I think I just talked about, where they take these characters out of their world and throw them into ours. And it's like, why would you do this when you have,
you don't have to do this.
Yeah,
you don't have to do this. It's like such a tragic. You don't have to do this.
I mean, they came to Earth. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like Earth in the past, but now we can time travel. We've always been able to time travel. We just never did it before. Huh. Okay. And it was just bad. It was just really bad.
It was a bad time. Everybody had a bad time.
I had a horrible time. I remember watching it when I was a kid and going, "Oh, right." And then I was like, "Where's Starbuck? Where's Apollo?" All of those characters were not in this reboot because the actors were like, "We're not going to do it." So,
yeah.
Yep.
That's a shame.
Like, how like when Batman Beyond came out, that cartoon?
Yeah. Yep.
And they set it up so that Bruce Wayne is mentor and not Batman. Like, at the start of it, I was not too happy about that. I was like, well, why the hell am I even watching this? I want to watch Batman cartoon, not teenage Batman cartoon.
What's up, Isabel? Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, Izzy. And, it grew on you eventually because, like, oh, this is nice. That never happened with Battlestar Galactica in 1980s.
Oh.
It was like, oh, this is just, okay, well, I could think of 100 other things I could be doing right now. Anyways, that's my.
I get you.
Yeah. So, I take science fiction kind of seriously.
I take this very seriously.
I kind of do,
That's your thing, man. I would hope people that take the stuff that they're passionate about seriously, and not like in a dangerous kind of serious way, but like seriously, they care about it.
Have you met the internet, Kevin? Because that happens.
I stay away from it as often as possible. Yeah, I really don't like, as shameful as it sounds, I mostly just like log in to share and promote my stuff, and then I run away. I'm like, all right, bye.
That's fair.
And then I check in throughout the course of the day to see like how it's performing and like what engagements it's getting. But other than that, like I don't really spend a heck of a lot of time on it.
Yeah, I watch infotainment videos more often than not on YouTube lately.
Like the entire evolution of the barn owl. You're talking about.
I was forced to listen to that, but yeah, like Emily will always have that on. We'll have something like that on, or like a Reddit story is written in a robot voice, and it's like, okay, so I don't even watch
Yeah.
toy hunting videos anymore, except for like one person. So there you go. That's cool though, because that's the piece that I'm working on is for. So
Yeah.
I get to hang out with him in 2 weeks.
Oh, is that the one you said is a commission?
Yes,
Okay,
it
nice.
is a commission. Yeah.
So is it just the like photographs, or are you gonna mail this?
So Craig is coming up in like 2 weeks, and he's bringing Turtle Chris. I don't remember if you watched the Turtle episode of.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, so Narc, that guy is coming up to hang out and do some toy hunting at my local toy shop, and he's bringing Turtle Chris, the guy that they're doing turtle tracks with, and I will be giving it to him then, and
Okay.
he's gonna do a little video on it and stuff.
Nice.
And some of his other slightly more, some other toy hunters have started to ask me for specific things too. So, okay,
Good?
No.
Bad? How you feeling?
Some of it's like, I don't want to do this, but you want to give me this much money. Okay.
Yeah, Ark's like, I knew this request was inevitable. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What's the exact quote? Beats Bears, right? Beats Bears and Battlestar Galactica.
Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
But like this turtle van, if it goes well, which my client has already seen the images of it, he wants the Ninja Turtle lair built out of Lego.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, sure, I guess. But I'm also like hoping that that's not what my thing becomes. Like, oh, he builds pop culture things for, I don't want that to be my signature move when it comes to that work.
Is it Bears first? Eli's saying it's the other way around. What's the quote?
Beats Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, listen to Eli. He's pretty smart about some stuff, but this, I think he's out of his element.
He's out of his element?
He's out of his element.
I think it's Beats first. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I mean, I will happily rearrange them if it's wrong. It would have been Beats if you were a DJ. Oh, yes.
I'm looking this up. You don't need to do that.
Oh.
Oh, it is Bears Beats. Yeah.
Wow. Good job, Eli.
I'm looking at the quote right now. I have nothing else to do with my life.
You said he was out of his element, Jeff.
Yeah, I say that a lot about people.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Look at that. The magic of digital. See, now if this was a traditional drawing, I would have been like, uh-oh. Like, okay. All right. We'll get the white out.
Look, man, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Not the end of the world.
And then you have that quick shot to the nukes going on.
Yes, exactly. No, they said that we're dumb. That we don't have the balls to do this. Huh. Well,
All right,
Moscow.
I gotta move this. I gotta move this.
Oh, do you know what's a horrible slew of movies?
Sharknado?
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. But also the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, you know what? I think I maybe have seen the first one, and that's it.
Yeah, so the first one's great. First one's like mwah, icing on the cake. And then the second one is directed by John Woo, who, has to have like birds all the time.
Okay.
Like it shows like a flock of doves or like a flock of pigeons like flying as the main hero does something like exciting.
Oh, sure.
And it goes all slow-mo. It's like the people he was like the director that people made fun of before Zack Snyder in slow mo. So Mission Impossible 2 is garbage. Like the first one was great because it was like grounded, down to earth. And then the second one, they're having motorcycle jousting matches with machine guns.
Hey, that's totally believable.
No, it's not though.
Oh, all right.
You're wrong. Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah. Then the third one is even worse. Because J.J. Abrams was like, "Yeah, I'll work with Tom Cruise," and Tom Cruise was like, "Well, as you know, I'm a Scientologist." Uh-huh. That's it.
That's all I got to say about that.
Seymour Hoffman, that's his name. Okay.
All right, there he is.
But people really liked it for acting.
I think so I already broke my system. So I think I'm gonna color it because I really wanted to color this one. I already broke the system. So now it's like, well, it's already broken, Kevin.
Well, Kevin, I mean, okay, it's fine.
I'm 3 minutes early.
Very disappointed.
I know. I would be too, really.
I don't know what this means for our future working relationship.
It's done. Let's call it.
Yep. Resolve is over.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, Ark, I'm 100% with you. I know zero about this show, franchise. This is so we're doing Patreon suggested themes for the foreseeable future because I wanted to let my patrons have a shot at it, and so I've been chewing my way through their lists, and this was one of them was Battlestar Galactica, but I don't know anything about it. So Jeff is the expert here. He is here to help with this.
I wouldn't say expert, I'd say enthusiast, but you know, it's okay. It's fine.
I would say expert. Everything you've said so far has led me to believe you know what you're talking about.
I unfortunately do. So, like, Battlestar Galactica, the rebooted version, was on Fridays, right? Like Friday nights.
Okay, yeah.
Friday nights in Arizona were game nights. So, like board games, Dungeons and Dragons, whatever. So we'd all show up an hour early before the game starts so that we could watch Battlestar Galactica.
That makes it even Ark says it makes it funnier that I don't know what I'm drawing. Yeah, it kind of does actually a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, see, John's up. Yep.
Oh, so you know, I think they're gonna. Well, I don't know. I'll let Ray can speak for himself. But one of my favorite things when Ray Funny Figs would stream when he did his art streams is that he went out of his way to never look at reference. So if you want to see some of those Ark, his were on YouTube. You have to kind of go back in the earlier in the year, but he would always stream and he would make a point to not look at reference. So see, I mean, you were there, you've seen some of them. So it's like, be like, draw this character. And he's like, all right, I think they look like this. And it's like, oh no, very entertaining. Super, super entertaining. Draw Pokemon from memory. Yeah. It'll be back one of these days. Yeah. I think it'll be back one of these days. I miss it. I miss the banter.
The banter?
Yeah, him and his wife have awesome stream banter.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, the art's okay too. That's just like that was Kevin, like
that makes me feel wanted and needed in this situation.
No, it's not at all meant as a dig at you. They just have like this wonderful like because like she's always trying to end the stream all like even when it starts, like, are we done? And it's just like it's so great. It's so funny. She got fired, I think, 3 times during the run. It's like, you're fired. Why am I back then? It's like there's this one episode where it gets to the very end. Like we need like a Ray's greatest hits. It gets to like the very end and Ray like looked up from his drawing tablet and he's like, did you never change the comment on the screen the entire episode? And she's like, I'm supposed to do that? And he's like, that's your one job. It's like, it's so great. I loved it. It was really, really entertaining.
That is fantastic.
I don't like this skin tone. I need like, it needs to be a little bit more pink.
Kevin hates white people.
That's not what I said. I'll be back one of these days. It's not dead, just sleeping, probably on Twitch. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's my plan for next year. Fully dive in.
Seems to be switching to Twitch.
My big thing is that I just can't justify continuing to put so much time and energy into a platform that gives me no money. And I don't want it to be only about that, but it truly has to be for me. Yep. Because this is not, don't get me wrong. I enjoy it and it's rewarding, but this is my full-time job. This is what I do. This is how I pay my bills. So if it's not bringing in any income, and I've literally made more money from Twitch than I have from YouTube. And that's not saying a lot, but like I've gotten 2 payouts from Twitch equaling exactly $200. And nice. YouTube still, I have not made a penny off of YouTube. And I've been YouTubing, as the kids say, for 3 years.
Emily says that I should switch to Twitch next year for words that are happening for tons of fun. But I don't like change.
I don't like it.
But she's right. So.
Try to do this a little.
Yeah. The talk show format would work better there than it has on YouTube.
In terms of what? Like in terms of work better? Like what is your goal? Like try just to grow the audience or get more views or
like I don't want to keep doing this on in all honesty, I don't want to keep doing this on the internet. Like I want this to be a show that people watch in their homes and they're like, you know, but I also know that the subject matter is like very niche and like everything else, but I want to reach a broader audience so that I can do something what I think or view is you know important to me.
Yeah,
like I want a show like this. There's not a show like this on TV. You know, I want that show. That's it.
Oh, see, and this is an interesting comment from Ray. I watched Kevin create an incredible show, work hard for 3 years, and get basically nothing. And I know I can't match his level. Well, I mean, you got some awesome stuff, Ray. Don't knock your own. Don't knock your own talent. But there is some truth to like, I mean, you need to be in this grind for the long haul. And it's just like, some people have the time and the, I mean, mostly time, but like if I didn't have to focus on, if only money wasn't a thing.
Tell me about it.
All right, I'm done with that.
Oh, hey Kevin, can I do a reveal for our Kickstarter, or is that not okay?
A reveal? I mean, if you would like to.
Okay.
Are you talking about ours? You and I?
Yes, you and I. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, do you have it? I didn't know for a second. I thought maybe you had something else. What's up, Milan?
Hey, Milan. Good to see you. Been a while.
Okay.
So, yes, I like Milan. He's always been around. Cool dude. Anyway,
good people. Good people.
Yeah, good people. So, Kickstarter, Kevin and I are doing Resolve. You may have heard us mention this before. Like, at least every time we do a stream together. Or on Tuesdays. Regardless. One of our Kickstarter promotions that we're going to be doing is a little different than a normal Kickstarter. We are having action figures made of the Resolve characters. The 4 main Resolve characters will be made into action figures. And we will be doing a set of 10 with 2 bonus sets for me and Kevin because it's ours. But our top tier Kickstarters, when we get it all set up and done, when we're closer to being finished with the comic in general, and we put that out, and it'll be 10 slots, and you'll be able to get your very own action figure of the 4 main heroes, well, 3 main heroes from Resolve and a bad guy. So there you go.
It'll be cool. Have you lost your mind? Let's see. Arctic says, from my understanding, YouTube is the audience builder. Twitch is the monetization method. Yeah, I think so too.
That makes sense. Apparently, we are insane for doing that. They are very much well customs, Ray. I reached out to a guy that has made custom action figures before, and
Yeah.
they have the scale that we want. We have the style that we want, and yeah, got a pretty good deal.
All right, I'm gonna do this. This is Viper versus Raider from the old series. Viper.
Oh, well, thanks for your approval, Ray. But they are going to be articulated. They are going to be.
Oh yeah, massive, 100% pallets. Maybe one day.
Oh, well, maybe one day.
Maybe one
The
day.
Netflix deal. I hope when that happens.
Yeah, for sure.
But no. It's only going to be 10 sets made, with Kevin and I each getting one that's not part of the 10 sets. Because who doesn't want this? But we're decided. I think we decided on 3/4 scale, so like GI Joe style, like size, and then that much articulation. So there you go. And we gotta get card backing and stuff like that. It's a good thing that we know an artist. Hey Kevin.
Hey, what's up?
Cards and everything else, and Yada Shmata, and
Yeah, we do have a lot of really cool ideas we're kicking around for it. I mean, of course, we got to make the comic, which we are. Their progress happens every week, whether you guys know it or not.
I think I think you sketched out or drawn out all the way up until issue 4, right? That's counting the prologue that we've been doing.
Perhaps maybe one. I think 0 and 1 are storyboarded out.
Not 2 is 2.
Is it? I don't. Maybe it is.
Yeah, and we gotta do 3 because it kept on changing stuff about it. But that's okay.
But that's like, so there is stuff. There's an entire universe being built. Things are happening. It's gonna be good. It'll be good.
Yeah. And then
so is this? So Vic
What?
Vipers. This is where this is from.
Yes.
This is the origin of the Vic Viper.
Yes.
I never knew where it was from. I know of it, but I'm like, I don't know where this is from.
You mean, Kevin, you being in that world for 12 years, you would know where that comes from? Go figure.
I mean, I only knew of it as like this building challenge, right? That happens every November and everybody does it, but I'm like, I have no idea where this is from. I just thought that
old video game. So.
Yeah. I thought maybe somebody just kind of invented that like building style, and that was kind of the thing.
Yeah, they did. It was on a TV show.
Oh, there you go. No, I meant like a builder did it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like a kind of like an Angus MacLean inventing like the Cube Dude formula, and then being like, we're all gonna do this now.
Ugh.
Jeff's a big fan.
Oh
no.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
That was you. That's your reaction.
Oh. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Kevin. I don't really like most pop culture like niches, like Funko Pops. Do without them. Don't know why these are a thing. Brickheads. Nope. Don't care. Same thing as Funko Pops. Just now it takes the time to build it, which is great, I guess. Just not a fan.
I love all those super awesome, articulate, like nice statues and things, but good golly, do I not have thousands of dollars laying around? Because they're always insanely expensive. And I don't even necessarily think it's like overpriced, but it's like I like those a lot. Like I like going to like, you know, the comic book stores and stuff where they have mountains of them.
Yeah.
And you can see them in the display case and stuff. Like that's the kind of like little statuettes and things that I like really dig, but I could just never afford any of them. Like, nah, not gonna happen.
Oh, you're talking about Hot Toys, right?
Yeah, and I mean, there's a bunch of different things like Hot Toys and like what's the one with an S? Their logo's an S.
Super Set.
No, it's like a black and like a gold shadow. What is it? I follow them on all the social media stuff. Sideshow,
yeah.
Sideshow's one. Hot Toys one. There's like a bunch of them. And I follow all of them because I think they're beautifully done, and just the way they like, it's maybe it's a figure, but like especially when it's a figure and also like a little bit of like scenery and stuff, just a little bit, it's just like I like it.
You should check out, and I don't know how much you'll like this or not, but it's something worthwhile. Is check out something called Joy Toys. It's not what you think.
It's not, that's their tagline, or not what you think.
They make mechs and mechs in like 1/24th scale, so like they're kind of big still.
Mm-hmm.
And also like soldiers to go along with them that can fit it and everything else. They make dioramas.
Nice.
And like everything is so crazily detailed. Like a 3-pack of soldiers is like $60, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I investigated further, and it's worth the $60.
Yeah,
I don't often say that, but it's worth the money. And,
I mean, $60 is a lot more reasonable than the hundreds of dollars that like.
Yeah.
So
they
that's
have like a lot of Japanese anime licenses, so like Attack on Titan. Gantz, and a couple of others too, and it's really cool. So, and they do World War II stuff and World War I stuff, and like Diesel Punk, and
nice.
Neat. That's it. Okay, all right.
Oh, did I miss somebody? Chaser the guy, are you here? Chaser the guy, hello. Sorry if I missed you.
Where is it?
Bill Leveau says, "Howdy, Chaser the guy."
Chaser the guy too.
Just randomly wishing this person into the ether.
Maybe.
Like, did I miss a comment? I don't think so.
That's weird.
Yeah, Ark says I don't get it either about the Funkos and yeah. There's so many. Jesus. Like, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of them.
It always cracks me up because, like, when I was into like the toy hunters and stuff like that, right? Like, hardcore, watching it every time they had a new episode. Yeah. They'd always like talk about the Funkos that they get, and I just feel like you guys are collecting Beanie Babies. You know that, right? Like that's what was going on in the back of my brain.
Beanie Babies.
Yes, like that's what they are. They are the new Beanie Babies, and they've captured everyone's like attention from like 16-year-old anime girl fan to like 40-year-old New York Yankees diehard.
New York Yankees. I'm walking here. I'm collecting here.
Right, exactly. I'm walking here. I'm collecting. Okay.
Chaser's like, I'm lurking while doing it. Hey, no problem. Well, Boba Leveau ousted you in your lurk.
Yeah, I'm sure that was really appreciated. Night. Nobody's gonna bother me. Damn.
Hey there. Hi. Like, oh no.
Why would you do this?
You know who used to do that a lot? Julian, once upon a time. Remember when Kappa was a thing?
Yeah.
And everybody was terrified of Kappa, and so all the YouTubers moved to Twitch for a hot minute, and then they all went back to YouTube again. When Julian first started doing Twitch, he would always look at like the full lineup because it shows you like everybody that's watching. Okay. And he would always call me out. Always. He made a point to call me out because I'm like, Julian, sometimes I don't like to comment because sometimes, not to sound full of myself, but I comment and I take over the conversation and I don't want to. Yeah. So like, I just want to listen. I just want to be in the background. I'm not going to engage. And he would always make a point to be like, hi, Kevin. Like, man. And as soon as he'd say it, there'd be like 10 people being like, Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. Hi. And I start getting tagged and so I'm like, here we go.
Yep.
All right. That's that. So we put some colors on this. Colors. I'm glad that I finally learned the origin of this Vic Viper. That has caused me great joy. The fine dog. I'm fine. I should make a sticker of that fine dog in the flames. I should do that. I should do everything. I should do all the things.
You should. You should finish Resolve.
I should do that too. 100%.
Yep.
100%. 100%. I should do that.
Yeah. Really nice. Just saying.
It would be. It would be.
Yeah,
indeed.
Certainly. Okay. All right.
When it's done, it's going to be so special, though. It's going to be a thing. It is going to be a thing.
A midnight premiere, and
red carpet.
We should probably do something about that though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
a thing.
We'll do all kinds of fun things.
Yep.
Because I mean that's like real. That's like hard work and real. Like you
Yeah.
already know what I'm
I
talking about.
know. I'm aware. And I hope the second comic in the Hinkleverse is good too. If we ever get there with it.
All the things.
Yeah.
It would really be just amazing to be able to, I mean, first of all, it's always amazing to sustain yourself on a creative endeavor. That's helpful.
Yeah.
But like for you to be able to have a successful thing that is your thing and not reliant on potentially copyrighted material, the whims of lawyers and legal teams and all kinds of other issues, is really, really wonderful.
It really is. You know how hard it is to come up with something original?
That's really cool, Ray. His friend made the dog. Like, did you say that
that's
before?
awesome.
I don't think. Maybe you did and I forgot. That's pretty cool. Did you get him to autograph it? It's pretty sick. It's pretty amazing. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Jeff?
I don't know. I had words and I forgot them.
And the words went away.
Oh, there it is. It's really hard to come up with something original these days. Like as far as like, creatively and like writing wise.
Yeah.
And maybe not so much resolve, but resolve in a way. But the second one, I kind of have more of an attachment to at this point because I've been working on it for 3 weeks.
Sure.
And it's definitely
fair.
Yeah, he's definitely coming out of my brain more than resolved it because you gave me the world, I just expanded on it.
Yeah, but you did good.
Yeah, thank you.
I was very impressed. I still remain impressed that because I mean it was a lot of nonsense and it was woven together pretty well, I think.
That wasn't a lot. Well, it's fun. There's a lot of things that I hope people follow in the comic that
Yeah.
Everything is connected. Nothing is coincidental.
There are no coincidences.
Nope.
Let's see. We got this little yellow symbol on the wing here.
Yep.
Oh, that's probably the symbol I already did. The circle thing. All right, there we go. There it is. That's the headliner. That's the thumbnail image right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you sure about that?
Probably. We'll see. We still have time.
I would use the gym one.
All right.
Ark said that he tested his game, and with a few minor tweaks, it's ready to launch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's good, man.
Wrong there. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe one of the big time streamers will pick it up and feature it, and you'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. All right, let me look up some of these other ones here we got in the private chat.
Yeah, I draw Battlestar.
What is that?
Really?
Oh, you just told me. That's the thing, right? That's like the actual.
That's like the big mamma jamma. That's like the Enterprise. That's like
the flagship.
Yeah.
There's a little whippings. Whoop.
Yep.
Is he asleep?
That would be Dobby and Henry both sleeping right now.
I was like, that sounds like a sleep yip.
Yep, it is. Dobby threw up last night.
Oh.
He's just kind of relaxing now. So.
Oh, there's a book that I'm looking at, the Battlestar Galactica Shipyards. That looks pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I should probably draw the actual title character of this program. So I'm gonna write that myself in the chat. Is the ship called the Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah, it's Battlestar Galactica. It's the representation of all 12 colonies. God, I'm sorry that I know that.
I'm so sorry. All right. Yep. All right, let's get this behemoth. We'll do. No, that's not the right one. this one? I think this is it. Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, that's it. That is it. So we've got like this action coming out this way. It's kind of got slightly organic shape to it. And this. I should definitely do an episode about spaceships at some point, if somebody hasn't already suggested that in the Patreon thread.
I'm pretty sure Chris has at one point or another.
You know what? You're right. I think he put that on his as a second one.
Yeah.
Because there's as I said, there was no limit. You could do more, but I just wanted to get through and give everybody one first before I went back and started doing the second and third suggestions. And I think one of his additional ones was spaceships, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting because like his main heavy liner was the landmarks, and then he went off into like what's more him. I was like, oh, which is fine. It just seems like that would have been opposite. Like you start heavy with you're like, this is what I love, do this, and then you're like, oh, and that'd be cool if you did this, and then, saying like,
yeah,
he kind of went opposite with it, and that's okay.
That's weird.
What's weird?
Oh, something's going on with one of my accounts.
One of your accounts?
Yeah.
Social media?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Beep beep boop 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 beep.
Sorry, I don't mean to be dealing with this right now, but it's tied to
That's all right. It's all right. I'm just drawing this spaceship.
Okay.
For the lovely people at home. Hey, Ark, are you doing Inktober? Ray, are you doing Inktober? Any artists that are watching, are you guys doing Inktober? All your Inktober belong to me.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so I got an emails asking for a password reset, and
Is that a real email or is it a fake one? Asking for the password reset.
I don't know if no reply at email.gog.com is.
That doesn't seem.
Yeah, okay.
They are getting more and more and more savvy, man.
They really are.
They are getting dangerously savvy. Ray's gonna try. Cool. I had these beautiful plans to pre-draw a few, take the pressure off, and it's October. Ray, it's October.
It is in fact October.
Yep. It is in fact. Are you just gonna go straight off the list, Ray? Or are you gonna do something different? Like do your own prompt list, or what's your plan?
Bold of you to think that Ray has a plan. I'm sorry.
Bobo's like, I am lovely, but nice to get that positive reinforcement. Yeah, I got something. You know what's? Oh, here's a new scam that keeps hitting me, and I get so mad about it, but I don't fall for it, but it's just really, really irritating. I get text messages from random numbers that I don't know, and the text messages claim to be AT&T.
Uh-huh.
And it always says like, thank you, your payment for your bill has been processed. Click this link to get a receipt or whatever. I'm like, I have auto debit and I don't get texts like this. Like it usually comes from like a AT&T number that's like just 3 digits long or something weird, and it's like, these are real phone numbers sending me this. And it's just like, but the first time I got it, I was like, wait a minute, the bill shouldn't have been auto debited yet. And I was already ready to click it. I was already ready to dive in. And I'm getting like, just stuff that's a lot more savvy. And I'm like, please stop. Please leave me alone.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
I just wish people. Can you imagine if they spent that time trying to better the world
I mean,
instead of robbing everybody?
eh,
It's like, there is some knowledge and know-how going involved in all this junk. It's like, can you just not be horrible people? Maybe that's my naivete speaking again.
I'll be right back again. Sorry, Kevin.
Oh, Ray says you're a beautiful person, though.
Great. I got to make a phone call to my bank.
Great. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, watch out, folks. The scammers be scamming. The scammers be scamming. We've got like this little action going on here. There's so many like little like what do you call like these little like these slices here on the side. There's like so many of them. Like gills or something. And then this comes back. There's like a million of those going all the way up here. Is everything done with Astounding Tales #1, Ray? Is it all finished? All the Kickstarter stuff, everything shipped, done, moved on, out, ready to sunset #1. That. We got a little thing here in the middle. Looks like blasters of some kind. Guns. Finishing the last batch now. Oh yeah, the sketch cards. Those are cool. You definitely had some cool stuff. Cool rewards. And I'm happy to see that it was autographed. I was like, I wonder if he autographed this already or if he opened this up after I said that and then autographed it. It's like, if it's not autographed, ship it back to you. And you have an authentic autograph on it. Let's see. Ark says, nah, I don't think I'm going to do Inktober. I just don't have the time. Yeah, it takes time. I will take advantage of that tag, though. Hey, everybody, look at my new game. Hashtag Inktober. Has nothing to do with it. Excuse me, sir. This has nothing to do with Inktober. Marketing. I love it. I love it. That's how you do it. That's how the game is played. That's funny. That's so funny. The duct tape on the envelope was, hey, I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe that's just how you, I was like, hey, maybe that's how I packed it. I didn't automatically assume that was because of that. Hurry, take it out. Get it out of the mail. Anytime I buy artwork from other artists at like shows and stuff, I always want them to autograph it. Please autograph this. This is your work. It is beautiful. I want you to sign it. It is important for me. How many more of those sketch cards you got to do? Come up here. Keep that going. And then we've got like these twin engine kind of pods back here.
Well, that was fun.
Did you fall for it?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
But somebody had attempted to log into my PayPal account and mess with my money there, and yep.
Well, and they didn't succeed?
No, that's where, I keep whatever money I make from tons of fun and stuff. So, like,
yep.
And my brickling store. So I was like, why?
Why now? Please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Basically, Jeff's spending money is what that is nowadays. And it's for the business too. So just, really?
Yeah. I turned around and my daughter's hands are green. Yay! He's got 6 sketch cards to do left. What is up, Will Harper? Welcome. How are you? This is the right ship, correct? That I'm drawing?
I don't know, Kevin. Is it the right ship?
I hope it is.
There's going to be like 3 nerds really angry. Yeah,
okay. Oh, no. All out war breaks out.
Cancel Kevin Hinkle.
Because he drew the wrong Battlestar Galactica.
Well, Galactica is the name of the ship. Battlestar is the type of ship.
Oh, see? I don't know this. Please don't ruin my life. All right. I think I'm satisfied with that. And now it's time to throw a bunch of gray on it.
And red.
There's a little bits of red. Are those like this part right here? Is this like a shuttle bay thing?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
So the things on the side open up and are hangar bays for the big Vipers.
Oh. Suggestions? Decompress the main shuttle bay. The blast should push us out of the way.
Actually, they did space a couple of people on that show, which is pretty awesome.
They did what?
They put people out the airlock.
Oh. And what happened? Yeah. Did they freeze? They blow up?
They died. Oh, they died. Oh, yeah. They died.
There's an episode of Star Wars Visions. I don't know if you've watched any of it or if you care, but there's one that was really most of it is just gorgeous to look at. But it's called The Twins. Did you see that one? Or you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So
seen the first one.
Okay. That's a really stunning episode. But yeah, there's an episode called The Twins, and it's like 2 Sith, I guess, and one decides to not be a Sith anymore, but they have a battle of just like this ultimate battle, but it's all like outside on like standing on top of Star Destroyers in the middle of space. And I'm like, how are you alive? And it bothered me the whole time. I was like, how are you alive? How are you alive? You are just standing on spaceships on space. How are you alive?
Yep.
I couldn't unsee it because they weren't wearing any type of like masks or gear or anything. They were just literally like unmasked on top of spaceships in space. And it was great. It was wonderful to look at. But I was like, how are you not dead? You're dead right now.
Maybe they were using the Force, Kevin.
Okay, I'll accept that answer. All right, get some. They were just doing what Leia does in that one awful movie, or the one I added awful, in that one movie. She just flies.
You didn't like that movie, Kevin?
No, I think that one was the good one, wasn't it? Is that the one that like is the middle one? Which one was that?
That's the middle one, yeah.
The middle one's okay. I didn't like that one part though. It's like,
you were okay with Luke Skywalker being depicted as a hermit who hated everyone and got himself out with the Force? That was okay?
I kind of like felt like when I saw it on my own, right? Just like I'm a fan, I'm watching this. I didn't like it, but then like I think I heard a Mark Hamill interview, and he was like comparing it to like Obi-Wan. I'm like, oh yeah, and how like Obi-Wan was basically like that's exactly what happened to him too. And he's like, this is exactly what would happen if Luke. Like he explained it in a way that I'm like, okay, Mark, okay. Like I was okay with it after I heard that interview.
Did you hear about how he reneged on what he said and he didn't like how Luke Skywalker was depicted at all?
I did, but I didn't know if that was like real or like internet people lying to like I couldn't tell.
That was Mark Hamill.
He like redacted his
Yeah.
Well, well, dang you, Mark. Dang you.
It's whatever.
Got to earn that check, you know. Pay them bills.
Yep.
We got little dots in there, a couple little red lights going on. Might be it, just those couple.
Hey, Family Bricks, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Matt? It's been a little while, I think. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like it's been a little while. How are you? Welcome to the show. We're doing Battlestar Galactica today, as suggested by Mevits Bricks. All right. So now we do have actually some pretty good. I think we have a pretty good selection of ships and stuff. So now we need to do some characters, I think.
Yeah.
So we do have some good ships here. Move over there. Maybe I can angle it a little better too.
I hope you build a base star to go along with it.
What? And we got this. You can go down there, I guess. All right. What are these people wearing blue outfits? I keep looking at people with blue outfits when I'm searching.
Which one?
I don't know. They have like blue military-ish kind of flight suits.
Oh yeah, that's your uniform.
I want to draw somebody who's like a good person to draw wearing that.
Apollo.
All right, I'll just do that.
You should draw fat Apollo.
There's a fat and a skinny.
I'm sending you a reference image now.
Okay.
It's in the private chat.
Matt says, I have no idea about Battlestar Galactica. Does it have horses? I don't think so, Matt. I thought Matt told me he was done with the horse thing. He's like,
He lied.
It's like, it's not like you already did a whole horse stream. Like you've drawn several horses. It's not as funny as I get. Like he said all these things, and all of a sudden he is like hard hitting the horses again. He's like all about it. We got a horse prompt for Inktober this month. I think you lied to me. Let's see. That second ship looks like a cross between an X-Wing and a Transformer Seeker Jet Cybertron mode. Might be. I don't know anything about Battlestar Galactica myself either, so.
Well, not.
It's not.
So, no. Battlestar Galactica came out in the 70s, whereas the Transformers, even in Japan, were, not a thing yet.
I'm not done though. I have no idea about Battlestar. Does it have horses?
It does not have horses.
I lapsed with Horsepool. Yeah, you did. All right, so this guy, Apollo. Oh, he's got like. Oh, I'm sorry. You sent me a image.
I did. I seen you fat Apollo.
Oh.
And then he lost all of that weight in 2 weeks. So there you go.
Like, was this a story thing? Like, it was a thing in the story, or just
It's a story arc, yeah.
Yeah. Disgraced Cylons acquired donuts. Okay. All right. Okay. Horsepool might be money. I mean, maybe. Good old social media currency. Ark says, anyone here excited for Starfield? What is Starfield? Is that a game? A movie?
Starfield is a game by the guys that did Skyrim and all that stuff, and it's their take on science fiction, and it looks promising.
Good.
But the last time I said that about the game, we got Cyberpunk.
You love
And
that game.
I love that game, but it's a beautiful mess. There's problems with it, Kevin.
Like, long pause. It's broken. Like, oh.
I mean, it's getting fixed though. The designers actually seem to give a hoot and a holler about Cyberpunk. So like we've been getting updates and fixing and known issues.
They give a hoot and a holler?
A hoot and a holler.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But you've already finished the game as it stands.
I finished it a couple of times. I'm trying to get some of the endings that I want. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So like even if they finish, like they quote unquote fixed it, like you've already done it. So like would it matter?
Well, all the DLC content that they're creating is free. So like the bonus missions and everything else, like more extension of a story, new game plus, things like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to like pay for the DLC. You don't have to pay for the expansions.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And
I like that business model.
Yeah. And we're getting that this year at one point. So the new expansion stories and things like that. Yeah.
Nice.
And finding the references in the game are fun. Like I do that a lot. I do a lot of like treasure hunting or Easter egg hunting because there's loads of references. Yeah.
To just what, science fiction in general or what?
To Blade Runner, a lot of Blade Runner, and like just science fiction in general too.
Yeah.
Just, like little neat things that the Uber geeks will like, and I guess I'm an Uber geek, and I'm like, yes.
So I have since I have your reference image up on my computer, that means I cannot see anything in the chat at all.
Don't worry, they're just talking amongst themselves.
Okay, good. Just I wanted that to be known.
Matt is congratulating Ray on his comic book, and was wondering if it's been in digital format yet. And
yeah, it was in digital format first.
Oh,
because that was emailed out to. Because I read it as soon as I got the email link to it. I read it immediately and was like, all right, let's do this. And that was a while ago. I think maybe that was a Kickstarter perk or exclusive. Maybe I don't know.
I think it might have been.
Oh, so you know what I never said? My favorite candy.
I didn't really ask, but yeah, what is your favorite candy?
This is true. You didn't.
It was my fault. I was not keeping the conversation going.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's actually very, very, very closely tied between peanut M&Ms and Reese's Cups.
So you want the peanut M&Ms when you want that solid peanut in your mouth.
Yeah. Yes.
And then the Reese's peanut butter cup when you want the creamy peanut in your mouth. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Jeff has a way with words. He's a wordsmith.
I don't make it weird, Kevin.
Don't make it weird.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, you did technically hire me to write a comic, so.
Yep. You're a wordsmith.
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith.
So what were you saying?
I don't know.
Matt said something.
You were telling us about. Oh, Matt said something. Okay.
I thought maybe I was wrong. I don't know.
So Kevin, this is a true test of friendship.
Nice, love it.
I need you to pay attention and be smart about this.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're no longer doing anything together ever again. Kevin,
well, no pressure.
Okay. Red Vines or Twizzlers?
Oh, both are gross. But if I had to pick, I would probably pick Twizzlers.
Well, you're dead to me.
All right, everybody, rip me, rip me.
You cancel Kevin Hinkle for not realizing that Twizzlers are the inferior product when it comes to the red vines.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't like Red Vines like kind of like store brand version?
I don't know. It's always been like a brand for us. Like,
Okay.
my mom got me like one of those ropes, like red vine ropes,
Yeah.
a long time ago, and
I just don't like that type of candy at all.
it's fair. As long as we both agree that black licorice is
Oh,
probably
goodness
like
gracious.
the worst thing ever besides Adolf Hitler, I think we're okay.
You know what's terrible about black licorice?
Everything?
You know who loves black licorice?
Your wife?
The Danes.
Ugh.
Danish folks love black licorice. I cannot begin to tell you how many meeting rooms I walked in when I was in Denmark for work, and how many times there was a candy dish sitting there full of black licorice. And they would just snack on it. And I'm like, can we not have any, like literally any other candy in this? Anything else? And you know how many times out of maybe sleep deprivation or boredom or thinking maybe it'll be better this time, I had another one. I'm like, nope, it's not.
A lot.
So many times. Like, why can't this be like any other candy? Why does it have to be this? Man, they love
I
it.
can see why they fired you now, because you're.
It's because of this. It's because
black licorice.
It was the deal breaker.
Yeah, I can't draw. All you guys ever have is goddamn black licorice.
Can you imagine going into a meeting and like there's a candy dish and it is filled to the brim with black licorice?
No, because who would do that?
And then you're like, well, that sucks. But then you realize it's every meeting and it's every time.
I would not be happy with that situation.
It's like, oh, I've made a grave error.
But, dream job or not, hard pass, fellas. This is some BS.
This is dark. We're in a dark timeline.
I'm going to Canada and I'm going to work for Mega Constructs. Deuces.
Nice. Mega Constructs. Oh boy.
Don't worry, I won't take any of my ideas that you rejected over to them.
Don't worry.
All of my ideas that I take over.
I'm out of the my 3 years is up for my what is it, whatever they call it, I don't know, whatever.
NDA, yeah.
NDAs and the like non-compete agreements and all that kind of junk.
Oh, hey, here's a fun question.
Yeah.
What can you tell us now that you couldn't before?
Oh,
how much cocaine do they do?
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the big question.
That's extreme.
Extreme because it's a lot, or extreme because I didn't expect you to ask that, Jeff?
That's both.
Oh, my.
No, there's none involved. None of that involved. Not that I know of. Right. Chaser, the guy loves black licorice. Oh.
That's cool.
I can't believe you don't like it either.
So when you were in Denmark and you were hanging out,
yeah,
you know how like people around the water cooler like talk about TV shows and such.
Yeah.
Like, were there ever those weird guys that like were like stayed up and watched Denmark late night TV, and we all know what Denmark late night TV is?
Well, I mean,
just like casually talking about it like you would like a TV series.
Well, not like that, but I mean, there was always the new person that has never been to the country and was like, so does anybody else want to talk about what was on TV last night? It's like, oh, so-and-so's new. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm pretty sure everybody here knows what's late night Danish TV consists of. So
Mega Bloks art incoming. I would so here's a genuine thing. I'd like to do some like classic toys like artwork, like maybe like classic army men, you know, like green army men, and
that'd be cool.
Like stuff in that vein, like maybe like, I don't know, Furby, Joseph Zawada would buy it, but like stuff like classic toys that are iconic. And so I was trying to think of different things like that are not just like, you know, action figures based on existing stuff. Like, I'm not going to do a action figure of Batman. I'm just going to draw Batman. But like stuff that like Green Army Man is known for being a Green Army Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think of like
guys too, right? Like the
the little tiny like gummy, the little gummy muscle guys.
Yeah.
Those are great. Let's see what like Stretch Armstrong. I only know Stretch Armstrong for being a toy. I know he had like a show and stuff, but like I don't know what it was. I think it was a show just made to help the toy sell.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I love Stretch Armstrong when I was a kid. All right, what's the next thing I need to do? Let's see.
You got Fat Apollo, which is it's no Tony Stark, I guess.
It was the image was actually kind of grainy, but so I just drew him like in a distance. They can't all be winners, everybody. They can't all be winners, all right?
Let's see what you got. So you gotta draw the Cylon base star, which is basically the Cylon bad ship.
I should probably draw like a normal Cylon.
I guess.
Not a gummy bear version.
Are you gonna go for like normal Cylon from the newer series or like old Cylon?
Which one would you think would be better?
I think that for Zoom and probably other old people that live in the past, you should
classic.
You should draw a new one.
Okay. Other people that live in the past.
Yeah, don't draw the classic. Just draw the rebooted version. And
so like is the rebooted like the old one is what I am all right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw this, whatever this one is.
If you see a guy in a robot suit, Kevin, that is an old one.
It seems like they got like really
streamlined robot.
Yeah, that's newer. Okay, that's a good assumption.
There you go.
What is up, Lawrence? Watching over on Twitch, appreciate it. I like the candy theme though. What about a Cylon Easter Bunny? No, I gotta do a regular one. I gotta do a regular. Jeff is back for old people and others who live in the past. Yes.
I try not to comment on that too much because I know nostalgia is a thing, but like I know that Chris doesn't like the reboot of Battlestar Galactica, so I just pop shot at him.
and that's a warning shot.
Like Greg Tornard, he loves the new Battlestar Galactica, and so did I. So
Yeah, I definitely need to because earlier on in the show, I was telling Jeff and all the folks that were here that from my childhood, my uncle had an action figure of this character, and I had no idea who it was or what it meant. But that's like my only familiarity with this property. That, and then I obviously knew what a Vic Viper was, but only from like a Lego building model context. I didn't know that's where it was from. And I also knew this ship because my uncle had this toy also. And so I was like, that's kind of an interesting ship.
The cool thing about the Battlestar Galactica toys and the Buck Rogers toys that came out in the past, where I live sometimes, they were all 3/4 scale, so they fit perfectly with your Star Wars figures. So you could have like the crossover without having to, worry about size comparison. It was just like everybody's the same height, everybody's this. Yeah. I'm gonna have my crossover, I don't know if that matters to kids or not, like scale. Like when you were playing with action figures, Kevin, did scale matter to you?
No, I don't remember it ever making any difference. And I do remember like mingling all my toys together. Like I remember having like epic battles and stuff, and like they would team up, things that have no business teaming up with each other. Like I was oddly enough super into Spawn, but like I had never read any of the comics or seen any, and that subject matter is kind of dark. But as a kid, I loved the toys were just like on another level of like detail and fun. And so like I had a lot of the Spawn toys. Like I always had them on like my birthday wish list and stuff. So I had like the Spawn Alley playset and the Spawn mobile and the entire cast of Spawn characters. And they would like team up with like the Star Wars action figures, and like all kinds of mayhem was happening.
Matt, I know. I'm building a TMNT party wagon out of interlocking bricks right now.
What's up, Brett? How you doing? You never know if a Hershey graphic design scout is hanging out in the Twitch streams. Oh yeah, looking for the next greatness.
Right, exactly.
Today's my day. I'm telling you. I'm gonna find that next great bird.
Oh, people get really pissed off and they make fun of nostalgia. All right. Uh, sorry.
He's
I
not
mean,
taking it personally.
I do it too. It was just, it's silly.
Yeah, Matt, I was all about it. As a kid, I was all about it.
I could
All
never do
about it.
that. I was definitely one of those anal retentive kids that was like, no, 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 no. They
The
don't.
scale is not right.
The scale's not right.
Yeah.
The scale's not right. Therefore, we must acquit.
That
So,
never bothered me at all.
It still bothers me if I'm being.
The only thing I remember that kind of being bothered by it was when the figures, if there was a vehicle, like a sitting vehicle, if it was a little bit too small. I still played with it, but it was like, it felt weird. Like if it was like a child sitting in the seat. It's like, what is this? Looks weird. But it didn't stop me from like playing with the toy and stuff. But I remember being like, yeah, this is weird.
For like collecting and displaying, that's a big deal for me too. Like they have to be in the same scale to be together or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
Recently, I bought the Hasbro 1987 Ghostbusters, like the cartoon versions of them, because they'd never made them before, yada yada. And they came with proton packs and like ghosts that suck. And I was like, okay, but no PKE meter, no ghost trap. But I looked at my Playmobil stuff, and the Ghostbusters Playmobil accessories fit really well with these characters. So now they've got the PKE meter. Yeah, so like it's important for I don't know why reasons when I was now, but when I was a kid, like, well, they have to fit or else they can't ride in the Ecto one. So
I remember visiting New York City a couple years ago, and FAO Schwartz had already like the big flagship store had closed down, but they opened up like a seasonal only version in Rockefeller Center that was like so much smaller, but they had a huge display of all the Playmobil Ghostbusters stuff, like in the window. It was like a mountain of the toys. And I was like, oh, and that was like the first time I had seen them. I don't know if they were like freshly new, but I was like, these look really cool. And I was examining them because they had like the car and all that. But it was a massive display of everything.
Emily bought me the Playmobil Firehouse for Christmas this year. So that's what I get to open up on Christmas. I'm very excited about it. Because I have Ecto 1. I have the 4 Ghostbusters. I have Janine.
Nice.
I have the 3 of 4 of the Ghostbusters 2 figures that came out. They are, some of them got them signed and everything else. But my biggest gripe is that in the Playmobil Ghostbusters 2 figures, Winston comes with the slime thrower, and Ray does not come with the slime thrower.
This is inaccurate.
This is inaccurate. There's only one way to get the slime thrower, and that's Winston.
I am now mad.
I am a little bit mad.
Oh man, looking at these reference pics are taking me back. This guy, this Cylon guy.
Yeah.
Like I remember the toy having like chrome dip paint on it on a little action figure, and I was like, this guy's really cool. And I remember playing with him with my toys, like when I go visit him. And so I bring some of my action figures and be like, I don't know who this guy is. He's the robot that's going to fight Batman. I was like, what's that?
I mean,
baby Kevin. Baby Kevin moments.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was like, this toy is really shiny. Definitely like dipped in chrome.
Yeah. Remember when toys were fun?
My uncle, that same uncle, was literally the person that introduced me to Star Wars. I remember
the Funkle.
Oh yeah, and his name was Jeff. His name still is Jeff. He's still alive. But I remember he was almost offended when he asked me if I'd seen Star Wars. And I said no. I was like, what? And I remember he rented from Blockbuster Video the full. No, there was only 3 movies. Episode 1 didn't exist. So he rented 4, 5, and 6 on VHS and brought them over, and he like presented Star Wars to me and my siblings.
That's kind of adorable, Kevin. I'm not gonna lie.
Or just my sister. It was just me and my sister at that point. I didn't have other siblings yet. But
I could
that
just,
was that's how it came to be in my life.
I could just see Uncle Jeff, as it were, looking at your dad. Like, I think your dad's his brother.
Yep.
And just like looking at him and going, "Come on, man, you've got like one job."
Please stop.
And just like putting those movies in and just like shaking his head angrily.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this. No.
No.
I definitely I feel like, I would have eventually it's impossible to avoid it, I think. But that was my introduction to it. It would have happened some other way, but I'm glad it happened that way.
Yeah.
I remember like watching the first one, he's like, so? It's like, oh my God. What did I just watch? I need more.
Yeah, pretty much. That's yeah. I got any more of those Star Wars movies?
Yep. So you're talking about Visions, Ray? I've watched episodes 1 through 6, I think. The last one I watched was like the like robot, the little kid who's a robot, and then becomes a Jedi.
So I don't know if you know this or not.
Uh-oh.
But I really can't stand anime most of the time. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, really
like
don't like
none of it? Nothing?
No.
Wow.
There's certain shows that I enjoy. Like Full Metal Alchemist was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop is my favorite. But when it comes to like other anime, like even the Ghibli series stuff, like that studio, like it's beautiful art and everything else, Yadashimata, hard pass.
Oh.
And then I saw Star Wars doing what they're doing with the Visions, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm watching this.
Welp.
And I watched the first episode, and it was an awesome tribute to Kurzawa. I can never pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But it was really well done, and I really enjoyed it. And then I put on the second episode. It was like where you had to like find the band member or whatever.
Yeah, that one was kind of like interesting, but not enough.
And I went, oh, and haven't looked back.
Gotcha.
So, big fan, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably there seems to be a wide variety of thoughts on it from people that have watched it.
And that's not saying I don't appreciate all the hard work that those animators did, because
for sure.
For sure. But that's definitely me going, this is not for Jeff. So sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's all right. Milan, I don't really like anime that much either, but I have some exceptions.
Yeah. Chronicle of the Lotus War. What else? Vampire Hunter D. That's a good one. But,
Interesting.
Do you not like Vampire Hunter D?
I've never heard of that one.
Really?
I mean, there's so many. There's like hundreds.
Yeah. It's good. It's worth a watch. Check it out sometime. Ghost in the Shell, like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the series was good too.
Cylon Easter Bunny.
Cylon Easter Bunny needs to happen.
I mean, this is a wonderful occasion. I don't think Lawrence has ever been at one of my streams before, so I might have to celebrate by drawing this chocolate Cylon Easter Bunny for him in celebration. Yeah, my anime mostly was through Toonami on Cartoon Network. Yeah. That was mostly so. Like, if it aired there, I probably watched it. So, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Outlaw Star.
Trigun was dope. Outlaw Star was dope.
What else? Big O, which was like Batman but anime, and he had a giant robot, but it was like Batman. Rich guy that only dresses in black and has
Nope.
giant,
What was another one? Oh, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the Bebop live action stuff that they've put out?
I haven't seen any of the others because I know they've done one or two others. Like they did a live action Full Metal, and I didn't watch it, and so I don't have any prior. I mean, I'll probably watch it because I did like Cowboy Bebop, but I don't know how well anime translates to live action. I don't think, aside from like one or two major films, I haven't seen. So I'm interested.
Well, they released the opening sequence of it. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I did see that. I think it's weird that they keep not showing Ed.
I don't think Ed's involved.
That's weird, though. That's a main character.
Yeah.
I typed in Cylon Chocolate Bunny just to see if somebody had already done it, and there's only one. I was like, well, all right.
I'm going to put in something for me. So there.
Okay.
You can ignore it.
You can ignore it. Gundam, yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Was that the one that they showed on? I mean, I know there's like a bunch of Gundam shows and series and stuff, but whatever was the one that they showed on Toonami was the one I watched. And it was good, but I felt like I was missing stuff. Like it felt like I was in the middle of the stream and like I didn't see the beginning or the end of it. I was like, oh, all right, this is interesting.
So Gundam is a weird thing for me because I just ranted about how I'm not a big fan of anime. I am, however, a big fan of their model kits. Like models, like traditional models. Like got a couple of them and they're great. I don't know anything about it, but they look cool. And who doesn't like big robots?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to do kind of like that bas relief style sculpting when it's like it's really like kind of flat, but it's trying to do something. Let's see if I can make it work. Go with a gun. It's like got a gun with like a saw on it.
That's not a bad one. Put that in.
Yep. Deckhand Smith. I forgot about him. He's been AWOL for quite a while.
Yep. Summer's over. The pillaging season is done. You'll see more of him.
Oh, has he been? He's been active during the season.
Like he works during the summer. Okay, a lot of people like to, especially with the pandemic going on. A lot of people, rich people in yachts. So he's got to be busy.
I like how there's already a very well thought out answer to that.
Thanks.
It's like, oh, of course.
Yeah. I mean, he stole a boat, so now he's got his own boat again, so he's happy about it. He's got a new second mate, and he's got a third mate, and like things are good.
And things were good. Then the narrator's like, but things were not good.
I can send you a postcard-like picture of him if you would like.
Would I like? I don't know.
I'm going to say you would. I'm doing it.
Oh, it better not be a stomach.
You mean like my patron pages?
Yeah.
Have you
unsolicited stomach pics?
Oh yeah, my fingers just jammed inside my belly button too. No shame.
Yeah.
That was the picture on Brian Saviano's Dunkin' gift card that I got him for
yeah.
Wonder why we don't talk anymore.
Yeah. Unsolicited belly pics.
Yep.
But hey, it doesn't define you.
It doesn't. That's what our logo says. Anyway.
That's right.
Yep. Even though I'm the only fat guy left on the show, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, all by myself.
Well, I mean, I was, banking on Joseph, but then Joseph was like, well, I better lose some weight. And he did, the jackass. So now it's just, I'm a fat guy with my friends that are skinny and healthy. Great.
Well, hey, you said you're going to the gym.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, man, if I'm not fat, I don't have an identity, all right?
You could be a nerd.
Ugh.
Please stop.
I emailed you the postcard for you there, buddy.
Oh, great. I'll do a live looking.
Please don't do that.
You know what's never not funny, even though I've seen it a million times?
What's that?
Homer Simpson yelling nerd outside of this car window.
That is my favorite thing on the
I've seen it so many times, but it's never not funny, especially when people use it in a really funny like scenario.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're not all nerds here. Nerds.
Yeah.
It's never not funny. So yes, this is yes. This is the chocolate Cylon bunny. Now I'm gonna try to do some other fanciness here. We'll see. See. What type of chocolate would this be? Milk chocolate?
I'd say dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate? Yeah, probably dark.
Yeah. This looks amazing on so many different levels, and I don't know why.
This that what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it.
They can be all winners, folks.
Sometimes they can be.
Mm-hmm. Have you made a Tony Stark? Oh yeah, you did, dude, with your Apollo. Okay.
Thanks. That's really nice of you.
I mean, come on, everybody else is
thinking it. So for all the patrons that are watching live and or listening afterwards, I do have now that we're like fully in October and we're going into the Hinktober territory where I'm drawing the prompts that people gave me. Now I am collecting for the November Patreon anniversary doodle stream. So there's a thread running there. And again, all of this stuff is totally optional. If you don't want to participate, it's totally fine. But there is a thread. If you haven't put something there, you can throw something in that, and that will be some point in November. I haven't locked the date down yet, but it will be one of these streams that is for only Patreon submitted suggestions. Of course, anybody can watch, but the things I'll be drawing are only from patrons.
Sounds good.
And it was funny because last year, if you recall, that was my most disliked stream of the year.
Was it?
It was, which is not like, it wasn't like a bomb, but it was just like, I think it had 8. It was like 8 dislikes because it was the one where I literally didn't take any requests from anybody during the whole show. Yeah, so it's like, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point of it. I advertised it very heavily like that, and it's not like you didn't know what was happening.
People were very upset with you.
It was funny. It's like, and here's our special, and it was hated.
Yep.
And that means I'm doing it again.
Huzzah.
So much pressure to have an acceptable prompt. No, not really. It's all fine. Yeah. If I'm going to do a whole episode based on Battlestar Galactica, you're all right. All right, there is our chocolate, but I think I'm going to add some plastic, like a plastic wrapper around it, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see.
All right.
It's on a separate layer, so if I need to delete it, if it doesn't work out, we'll get rid of it.
I believe in you. It should be like Egyptian theme. I don't know why.
Egyptian theme.
Yeah, like they had like this whole big Egyptian thing, like alluding to the fact that the 12 tribes of man were the Egyptians.
And then let me add. Let's see. Let's do some white, a little translucent, so make it look like it's behind the plastic here.
There you go.
Yep.
Covered up the drawing.
Oops. Did I?
Oh,
Maybe something
wow. Okay, all right.
Something like that. Maybe, and then I'll erase a little bit here and there to kind of.
There you go. That looks awesome.
And now we're gonna do okay. A little tie up here. It's Happy Easter. Oh, it's my it's my favorite. All right.
I worry that I don't worry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry. I thought it was going to be a topically funny audio clip, and it was not. I was like, oh.
Nope.
All right. We got like 10 minutes left. So is there something simple-ish?
Titanic meeting in a Viper outfit.
In a Viper outfit?
Yeah, in a Viper pilot suit. All you got to do is draw him with a bomber jacket.
I'm going to have to shrink some stuff.
Well, you don't have to color him, if that makes it any better for you.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, pardon me, I guess.
Pardon me.
We only really have about 7 minutes if we do it right. So,
let's see. How did I fill up this whole canvas with Battlestar Galactica? How did I do this? How did this happen?
You definitely pulled it out, though.
It somehow it happened. Take that off the screen. What do I do? Let's move this guy.
All right, that's Apollo.
Let's move Apollo
That's Fat Apollo.
over here.
All right.
Okay. Bears beats in Battlestar Galactica. All right, I think this is gonna get shrunk. This gummy bear, which I colored when I shouldn't have.
Yep, you messed that all up.
I did. I really did.
I'm very disappointed in you, Kevin.
But next year, it's all color all the time.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you nervous?
No,
All right.
I think there'll be at least for a little bit, there'll be less things per episode, but also that's been slowly ramping up. Episode after episode, I've been producing more and more and more things per episode.
Yep.
So those fancy digital skills with a Z.
With a Z, baby.
All right, let me look at a Viper pilot. Do they wear helmets or anything?
Yeah, they do, but you don't gotta put a helmet on them. You just like carry it to the side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like this. Well, there's like two different versions: the old version and the new version, right? Because the new one looks a lot more military-esque.
We gotta go with the old one because it's cheesy and awesome.
It's like a bomber jacket with like
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Appreciate everybody being here today. I know that it's a little bit more of a trickier subject because if you don't know it, you're kind of out. But I do appreciate everybody that's been here and the suggestions, and I do very much appreciate Mevits Bricks' support on Patreon and for participating in this. And if you also become a patron, you too can make entire suggestions for your own theme.
Love it.
We got these little like things here.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually go over the jacket.
Is it going to be discount deckhand Smitty or a real deckhand Smitty?
With the tape. Where's the flying cycles? I was actually in the middle of looking it up on one of the when I was picking a new thing, Larry, and then I went for a different prompt. I don't remember which one, but they don't always all get drawn. Ray's like a little bit more obscure, but that's good. Yeah, sometimes it is good to do the slightly more obscure ones. I don't mind.
Oh,
It
the cycles look horrible.
One thing is for sure is that no matter what the theme is, we always end up having some really cool stuff drawn, no matter what. So,
Ooh, me too, Ray.
Fish from some. Did you suggest that one?
I don't think I did, but I like that game a lot. It's beautiful.
Oh wait, Ray did Aliens. You could do another one, Ray, if you want. You don't have to. There's no limit to like the number of. But yours was the Aliens one. Almost forgot about that.
Can't remember what I'm gonna okay. I prefer to navigate as I do things. I don't know why.
All right, now I need to get a picture of Smitty.
Remember what he looks like.
I like the look.
That's fair.
Oh, what is this? You posted Game Boy Color? Oh, all right, I'm distracted. All right, it's like, what is it? Hold on, what is this? All right.
I posted a for the thing for today. That was my advertisement.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was a guy at Kineticon who had a Game Boy and a Game Boy printer, and he was walking around taking pictures and printing them out for people and giving it to them.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, wow, this is so, and it's like, it's so bad, like the quality and stuff, but it's funny. Super funny.
Love it.
Wait, what's this face? What's this face? Hold on.
Oh no. No eye patch?
I want to throw it on. It's on the left eye, right?
Sure.
Sure it is. Don't you remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
Goodbye, eye.
So, Deadpool horse. All right.
Oh yeah, for the yep. Hey, what's up, Joey?
Oh.
Bears. Yeah, it's actually right here. Look, right there. Right there. There you go. Ark says Game Boy good times. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'm just gonna draw the beard on top, actually, I guess.
Somebody asked for Troy. What? Whoa.
Yeah, who did? Andrew Bulltop did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a very good friend and also a huge supporter of the stuff I do. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah, nice.
Cool.
We can do it. We can make it happen.
112%.
That's the kind of stuff that makes me really excited, that people are actually digging it, It's like, it's aside from little bits and pieces here and there, it's not even a thing yet.
Yeah. This is the best rendition of Deckhand Smitty ever, by the way.
All right, there's a hat, right? There's a hat.
There is a pirate hat. You could make his helmet, but it have the pirate symbol on it if you wanted to.
Oh, let me see what the helmets look like. Where's? Oh, I think this is it. I think. No, that's not it.
Hey, Joy.
What is this one that's like a Egyptian? Like it's a. That's it. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
But it's you already got. It's gonna block the beard.
All right. Well, then don't do that then.
Oh man, it's like like the headdress of a pharaoh.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I did put 2 and 2 together on that one.
It's pretty wacky, right?
I'm just gonna do the hair.
Okay. I remember when I had long hair. That was nice.
I remember when I didn't have a bald spot. That was also equally as nice. It's like, I especially love it when like lovely innocent little children like to tell me, like, you got a big bald spot on your head. I'm like, thank you.
Joey, you watch your mouth. That's Deckhand Smitty. That's not Jack.
You watch your mouth. This is, yes, not the same person, right?
Right, not the same person.
Not the same person.
Deckhand Smitty and Jeff McAvoy are 2 different people.
I'm gonna put a medal, and it's a pirate medal
Love it.
because there's like not really a lot of pirate link here.
Right. I just like that it looks like he'd be on the original as like the crazy guy nobody wants to work with.
Oh, I'm stuck with him. What are we doing?
Yep, might as well just fire on him. What? Keep him in mind. Yeah, Joey, I do, but I hope you do too.
All right, let's get this. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
We got 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, we got this.
All right.
It's gonna go a little over, but that's okay. Only like a minute or 2, probably.
I don't want to tell nobody.
Don't keep that our little secret.
All right, we'll do. This is awesome.
I hope to see this as a thumbnail at some point.
I think it's gonna be my new profile picture on Instagram.
Oh, I mean, you could do that too.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
All right, we got these dark shoulder pads. It's so funny because like your dog stopped barking and now my dog is barking. That's great. That's just lovely.
Yep. I even have headphones on, so it's not like they can hear each other.
They're talking to each other. Hey, what's up? I think they're doing something. I don't think we're supposed to talk right now.
Where you from?
Yeah, overtime. Bonus minutes. It's called bonus minutes.
Bonus time.
It's called bonus minutes.
Yep.
That's actually, I stole that from Butt Chop way back when he was doing a live stream forever ago. And when he would go over his time, he said he called it bonus minutes. And I'm like, that's a fun name for that. I like that.
That is a fun name for that.
So he actually did a stream once, and the whole stream's title was bonus minutes. And it was just like, is this really bonus minutes or what are we watching? So that was fun. That was fun. So yeah, after this, I'm going to save out all the artwork as I always do every week, and I will post this up on Patreon for any patrons can download it if they would like, and they can save it and literally do anything they want with it. And that is a 100% factual statement. You want to turn around, make stickers and sell them, do it. You want to put it on a shirt, do it. It's fine. It won't bother me. You're a patron. You already support me financially. I don't mind if you want to take the artwork and do whatever you want with it. And then I'll probably take like an hour or so for lunch, and then I'll probably dive right into a Hinktober drawing on Instagram, probably.
There you go.
Because I'm officially warmed up for the day, so I might as well do that while the getting's good. That'll be on Instagram. That'll be Instagram Live. If you miss it live, it does keep it up there under the Instagram TV tab, so it won't go away. There's still literally the videos up there from last year So you're not in any type of time crunch to see them right away. They will be there.
There you go, everybody.
I like that Zombie Kevin is the pro. Yeah, yep. It's a social takeover, man. I
Yep.
did the and I've wanted to do that last year, and I just didn't. I just ran out of time. There's so much stuff going on, but this year I did a lot of planning ahead of time, and so I've switched over all the social profiles, and then that's also the sticker you can get if you place an order of any dollar amount. You get a Zombie Hink sticker.
That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to mine.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I am giving them out in the number order that the orders came in. So it'll be interesting to see what number you get for the.
I'll do a thing about it. Yeah. Love it.
It's like something's about to go down. It's like, or this is like this person's seen something in his life.
Or he just took his helmet off.
That was a great trip. I feel like you would be saying, "Oh no."
Yeah,
Like
that's
something-
accurate. Yeah.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
This is right before that mushroom cloud you were talking about goes off. Oh no. Am I about to die in this universe too?
Or well, there's the fire exit.
There it goes.
I said that the other day in passing with some friends. It's like, we saw a guy just eat it as he tripped and fell on the sidewalk when we were walking out of the pizza place.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there's the fire exit.
Wham.
And the dude got messed up, like skinned his knees and stuff. We helped him up, of course, but I mean, we're just like, ouch.
Oops. Does Deckhand Smitty wear glasses or no?
No, Deckhand Smitty doesn't wear glasses. But
I
he
didn't
might
think so.
wear aviators in space just because.
Look at this collection.
That's great.
No, Joey. I've yet to make anything that sells out, so you don't need to worry. I think
That's
I've
not
done.
true. When you hawked Saviano's copyright infringement Mario sticker.
Well, no, yes, the stuff I did for Brian twice sold out, but my own stuff never sells out. So that's true. But yeah, I have plenty of them. All right, there we go, folks. Here it is. Here is Battlestar Galactica, brought to you this week by Mevits Bricks. So thank you again to Mevits Bricks for being my patron. I really appreciate it, and thank you for suggesting this. I know nothing about it, so I also really appreciate Jeff being here, because you guys could have totally just said anything, and I would have just started drawing it. So, so thank you. We're gonna take a tour real quick. We've got starting off with this wonderful creature. Is this Moffat?
Yes.
Right? Moffat the Daggett? Okay, Moffat
Yes.
the Daggett. It's a dog and it's a robot. It's a robot dog. Thing.
There's a monkey inside of it.
What?
Yeah, a monkey was the one that was in the suit.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. We got a Cylon gummy bear. Jeez, I can't even process. This is the Scarab, which
Yep.
was like a mining, drilling something.
Yep.
Oh, all right. You're not going to go away? All right, fine. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, see? Go away. Come over here. Come over here.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
There we go. I clicked the wrong thing when I shared my screen instead of sharing just so you could see the little icons on the bottom. All right. Here is a Vic Viper.
Battlestar Galactica. Vipers.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
And continuing on the Cylon in weird concoctions, here's the chocolate bunny version.
Love it.
And we have got, is this number 6, right? This is number 6.
6.
She's wearing a very iconic red dress, but we did this before the color part. So, yeah. Here's the logo.
Yep. That's the patch that was on the Galactica crewman.
And here's just a regular run-of-the-mill Cylon.
By your command.
And here is, Jeff calls this person Fat Apollo.
Yep.
And we've got Jim dressed as Dwight saying Bears beats and Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
Thank you, Eli, for correcting the quote. Otherwise, the internet may have been upset. Here is the titular ship.
Uh-huh.
And
What's it called?
this is just called the Galactica, right?
There you go.
And it's a Battlestar class.
Yep.
There we go. See, I learned something. And we've got a Cylon Raider.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, it's educational. And then yes, we ended with Deckhand Smitty, currently enlisted as a pilot in the Army. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. He was a
Colonial
pilot.
Navy.
He is a Colonial Navy pilot.
Uh-huh.
Wish him
However,
luck.
he passed the weight problem. I don't know.
He was
Anybody.
he was recruited by Fat Apollo.
There you go. That was Fat Apollo wingman. That's what it was.
Yeah. Apparently, Joey, we had it in the wrong order originally. We fixed it. This is the accurate quote. We had it in the wrong. We had it wrong way. Jeff, is there anything you'd like to promote, share, or plug at this time?
Yes.
Would you like to do it?
Oh, right. Tonight at 8 Central, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, we're going to be doing tons of fun tonight, and we are kicking off spooky season with talking about horror cons and just monsters in general and what we like about this season. Next week, I'll be doing something during the week. I think on Tuesday evening, I'll be doing a build of something, but really it'll just be me talking about stuff as I put Lego bricks together. I might have my sister join me. Come and hang out, just chit chat. It's nothing major, and I will be doing a behavioral health update, check in, talk about, I think, this Sunday night. So Sunday night around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., but Central, so that's, later Eastern time. But you can check that out if you want to. I've also got 2 videos that are going to be coming out either next week or the week after. One is a one-on-one session with Bloom Langston. We had a chance to sit down and not talk about Lego with one another, so we did.
Nice.
And I've got an interview coming with. And I've got 2 D&D episodes that need to be edited, which is world building and character building. So that'll be happening, I hope, this month.
Awesome.
So I'm learning a lot about how to edit things, and special shout out to Kirk Wilson, who is making an intro for Tons of Fun.
Cool! Like a video?
Yeah.
Like a intro credit kind of thing.
Yeah, instead of me having to go to the crawl maker every
Instead of using the copyrighted material every single week.
No, it's not copyrighted because I'm not using it to profit. So
good. Very good. Not yet.
So click more on that. And if you're a patron of mine, I'll be doing a collection update of my DC McFarlane stuff. If you really want to check that out, check it out on patreon.com/tonsofun. And I hope to see you there. We have tiers starting at $2.99 going all the way up to $10.
I can't believe that there's a monkey inside that dog suit. All right. What is up, Haley? Thanks for popping in right at the end. Nice to see you. Thanks to everybody else for being here. Again, a reminder here we go. Of course I closed it. I shouldn't have closed it. Another reminder, folks, all my Halloween products are now available. KevinAHinkle.com/shop. I've got 12 new Halloween stickers. They are 100% waterproof. They are weatherproof. They are UV light resistant. They will be fine on your car. I have had 4 of the stickers on my car for the last 10 months, and they still have shown no signs of wear at all. So these are long-lasting stickers. I've got prints, 11 by 17 inch large prints. I've got small prints that are 8.5 by 6.5 inches. Lots of stuff to choose from. Any orders that are placed this month in October, you will get one of the zombie Hink stickers. These are exclusive. They are numbered. There is 50 of them. When they are gone, they are gone. There will not be any reorders. And if I happen to have any left at the end of the month, I will lock them away. I'm not going to give them away any other way or sell them afterwards. So this is your chance to get one if you'd like. You can literally buy anything. You can buy anything on the store, original art, prints, stickers, also any dollar amount. Even if you buy a single sale sticker for $1, I will put one of these in there. And they're also, I'm putting them in the orders. They're numbered 1 through 50, and I'm putting them in the order in which I got the order. So it's kind of cool. So if you get like number 7, you were literally the 7th person to order something. So I think it's kind of neat. But yes, Zombie Hink is available only this month, only while supplies last. I only have 50. When they're gone, they're gone. So KevinAHinkle.com/shop. I will write that in the chat real quick. KevinAHinkle.com/shop. I've also got links everywhere. Links are in all the places links should be. So you should be able to find it. If not, if you have any issues or confusion, you can always reach out to me. Thanks again, Jeff, for being here, volunteering your time to help with the chat and your expertise.
I have a quick question about your links.
Yes.
Can you find the links around Zeldas as well?
It took me way too long to get what you meant. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching the stream live or watching it after the fact. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, please hit the sub button. I would really appreciate it. We're still heading for that 1,000 goal. If you're watching on Twitch or Facebook, throw me a follow. If you liked it, if you like the artwork, if you like the conversation, let me know. Hit the thumbs up, hit the hearts, hit all the likes, hit the things that help me validate my entire career as an artist. Remember, the Doodle Stream airs every Friday morning across oh my goodness, across Facebook, everything,
Twitch,
and YouTube. Yeah. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted. I do post on social media if it's not happening. But I have no travel planned until Halloween weekend, so you've got me around for several weeks here. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Everybody be well, and I'll see you next time.
Also, watch Ghost Frickin' Talkin' tomorrow at 7.
Oh, yes, crossover. Tomorrow, Ghost Frickin' Talkin' YouTube channel. I'm doing a crossover special. We're going to do Pictionary, and there are prizes to be won. So check that out. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.